And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast Afterhours edition. We're joined with a bunch of lovely ladies. Let's get into it, guys.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's the night, in the night, no control.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night
We're back.
We're back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast Afterhours edition. Quick announcement, we get into the show. Number one, rumble.com/freshfit, man. We are making a lot of content that will probably offend some people, man. We talked with Scott Ritter yesterday about why we really went to war with Iraq. We talked about geopolitics. We talked about the Russia-Ukraine war, high IQ conversation. You guys really enjoyed it, man. A lot of views. You guys were killing it. We had like 15K watching on Rumble yesterday. And when we had Ryan Dawson on, we had another 10K watching when we talked about 9/11 Part 3. So go ahead and check that stuff out on Rumble, guys, the unedited stuff, because on YouTube, obviously, you can't talk about certain things. Also, freshfit.locals.com. Check us out there. I actually just finished a pre-stream live right before the show. So if you guys want to see what goes on before the show, check us out over there. Shout out to her. And then go ahead and check us out on freshandfitstore.com. You guys can get all the hoodies and T-shirts and merch you guys come to learn and love. My favorite shirt, Chris is a bum because he is. And then also check out our other YouTube channel called Fresh and Fit Clips, guys. On there, we post 6-7 clips per day. As well as 10 shorts. So go check it out over there and get the bite-sized portion of the show if you don't have time to watch a full-on pod. And then check us out also on Spotify. If you guys don't have YouTube Red, you can listen to the podcast and close it out and still be able to listen to our audio and video-wise. Mo's uploading on there every single day. So you guys can find us wherever. And then Fresh, you got a vlog, right?
Yes, guys. For vlogs about networking, business, and obviously lifestyle, go check it out. We're going to be in Colombia next month as well. So that'll be recorded on the vlog channel. And then, guys, don't network, man. All value in there as well. Go check it out. Cool.
And check me out, guys, on Fed Reacts. You guys know I have a true crime channel. I break down cases. I've been covering the YNW Melly case for you guys, basically the double homicide of his best friends. Been covering the live trial, breaking it down for y'all, explaining what's going on, because I know it could be confusing at times. And then also I'm going to go ahead and drop New Mech next week for you guys. It's a documentary that explains how a certain state, we're on YouTube, stole the nuclear bomb from the United States, was involved in killing John F. Kennedy and RFK Sr. And then also, guys, just so y'all know, I'm working on trying to get RFK on the pod for y'all. So we'll see what happens. They've been canceling him everywhere because he's been talking about, that virus that allegedly was a virus that killed a lot of people. But yeah, that whole thing.
The truth behind
allegedly,
it, of course.
And then go ahead and get my book, guys. Why Women Deserve Less? Amazon bestseller. I got a bunch of haters on there from TikTok that went and mass reported the goddamn book. So I need you to go on there on Amazon and leave it a 5-star review, because I had a whole bunch of feminists and libs go on there and report the book. Yeah, bro, they went in there. They didn't even verify the purchase. So we're able to rate it 1 star. So it's really good.
How's that possible?
Yeah, and Amazon, it's one of their weak points with Amazon books.
Okay, and
But
Chris?
Chris.
Yeah, and ladies, Demi and Aaron C. Parkson, shout out to the girls on the panel, all new girls. So hopefully they can say throughout the end. And yeah, if you send me DMs, ladies, make sure you have photos, or if anyone on the team send you DMs, don't give them a hard time. That's a great show, ladies.
I will say good job, Chris.
There you
Okay,
go.
let's get the show on the road.
All
So
right.
ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
we're going to start right here.
All right. Well, hello. My name is Sarah. I'm 23. I'm a financial analyst. I am from Maryland. I think that was it.
What part of Maryland?
Southern.
Okay. And you said you're a financial analyst?
Yes.
Highest education level completed?
Bachelor's degree.
Where'd you get it from?
Salisbury University, Maryland.
Okay, cool. And then relationship status, single?
Single. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we could tell.
What'd you major in? What'd you major in at school?
Finance and accounting.
All right, cool. What about you?
Hi, my name is Virginia. I'm 18. I just graduated high school. I'm going to be going to college just to get my associates and my relationship status.
Do you work?
No, I quit to be here because I live in North Carolina right now.
Wait, what?
Okay, you're originally from North Carolina?
No, I'm actually from here. I just move around a lot, but I'm
Okay.
gonna.
So you went to high
reside-
school here, you graduated from here?
No, I graduated in North Carolina, but I grew up here. I just moved there for the past 2 years. I'm writing solo right now. I'm sorry, what was the other?
What do you do for work?
I quit to be here, but I used to be a waitress.
Okay.
I have so
waitress
many
before.
questions. You quit your job to
To
come
be
to the
here.
podcast?
No, I think she
No,
meant Miami.
like, to visit my family again, and just because I'm moving back here within a month, I have to situate my car and everything, so
All
I
right.
had to quit.
So, all right. And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
All right. Cool.
Are you golf? I couldn't tell. Okay.
All right. What about you?
My name is Gia. I'm a waitress.
Okay.
I'm
How old are you?
21.
21. Where are you from?
I was born in Miami, but I'm Dominican.
Where'd you go to high school?
Miami Springs.
Okay, I'll say you're from here.
Que lo que?
Hello,
Right.
money.
And then, what do you do for work?
I'm a waitress.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then highest education level completed?
I study audio engineering.
Oh, do you have like a certificate in it or?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Why don't you do that?
I'm leveling myself up, so I'm working on it.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
I'm single.
All right.
All
So
right.
you got, what is it like with audio engineer? You go like, was it like an associate's degree or something like that, or?
Well, I only did a year of school, so I guess you could call it an associate's.
Yo, Mo.
Somewhat.
Mo, hold
Yeah,
on,
Mo,
bro.
yeah,
Mo,
yeah,
you
yeah,
got
Mo,
it, bro.
come on.
Yeah,
Mo?
I actually know the school she went to, SA Institute. It's more of like a vocational certificate.
Right.
It is similar to like a degree. It's very yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Hi, I'm Miriam. I'm from California. I study music industry. I'm single.
Wait, how old are you?
23.
And you said you're from Los Angeles?
California, Sacramento.
Okay, Sacramento. Do you live here now or are you just visiting?
I live here.
Okay. And what do you do for work?
Music industry.
Music industry.
I study.
Okay.
What does that mean?
She
music
studies.
industry, like auto engineering,
Yeah.
singing.
Okay.
You haven't heard of music industry?
That's very broad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you do whatever you want with it, but music industry is the major.
Okay, so you're in school.
Yes.
That's your profession.
Yes.
So you're a full-time student. Okay, so and you're pursuing your bachelor's degree in that?
Yes.
Okay. What year are you? Like junior, senior?
2.
I'm sorry?
2.
Sophomore. All right. And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
All right. So you're in college, full-time student, studying music industry.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Cool.
What about you?
Hey, I'm Kelsey. I'm 21. I'm from New York, but I live in St. Pete, Florida now.
You live far, nigga.
No, I know.
Are you from?
I'm from Long Island, but I did live in Astoria, Queens for a little bit. I'd say
Okay.
like half and half.
Okay.
As for my relationship status,
Well, what do you do for work first?
all right, what I do for work. All right, so I'm in school full time. I'm going
Okay.
for a bachelor's. I
Okay.
have one more semester, and
What do you major in?
biomed science.
Okay.
And then as for work right now, which is paying for school, I do content creation slash
Just say it.
slash
Just say it. We know where you're gonna say
OnlyFans?
it.
OnlyFans?
We're in Miami. Just say
It's
it.
okay.
yeah, no,
It's okay.
yeah.
OnlyFans,
All right.
okay.
All right, to the mic. We are OnlyFans up all the way.
All right, so full-time student slash OnlyFans, and you're pursuing your bachelor's in what was it again?
Biomed science.
Biomed. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my last sem right now.
Okay. And then what's your single?
Complicated.
I would say.
She belongs to the streets.
All right, I would say situationship.
Complicated.
Told you.
There you go.
Translation: either he doesn't want to commit, or she doesn't know if he's the right pick right now.
There you go.
It's one of those two, correct?
Or
feel
it's
like-
too early.
I feel. Do you want to get into it?
I mean, we could get into it during the show. Then that's fine. I mean,
Alright.
unless you really want to define it. But I think
No.
normally when a girl says it's a situationship, one party doesn't want to commit to the other.
Pretty
All right.
much.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty clear what fucking party that is.
He doesn't want to commit to you, or you don't
Yeah.
want to commit to him.
Nah, the first one.
Oh, he doesn't want to commit to you.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Girl, fuck him. I don't wonder why. I don't wonder why.
You know why,
You know
probably,
why.
right?
No, I know why.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, cool.
Why?
I know why.
Why?
Why? All right, I'll tell you. Because
She belongs to the streets.
no, because I do the little OnlyFans ordeal, and figure it was vice versa, right? Figure it was vice versa. Okay. So
And he did OnlyFans.
And he did OnlyFans. I'd be tight as fuck. Anyways, with that being said, I mean, I couldn't imagine that on the same side he wouldn't be mad, especially with the expectations of men in a relationship and women being so different. I could imagine he'd be even more mad, right? All right, so yeah.
So would you ever stop for him? Like, would you ever say, you
I
know
would
what?
stop, but as you guys have mentioned in previous videos, the past is the past. You can't go back on it. If I could hop in a time machine, I probably would. But right now, I mean, tits, ass, all over the internet, right? So what am I gonna do?
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
You're right there.
at least she
kinda
knows
knows
the
the
truth about it, I guess.
Know the
All
truth.
right.
Cool.
What about you?
Hi everyone, my name is Carla. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm from Miami, Florida.
How old are you?
29.
29.
Sorry to
And
hear
you're
that.
from. You said you're from where in Florida?
I'm here from Miami.
Okay.
I
cool.
wasn't born here though.
You said you're an entrepreneur. What do you do specifically?
I'm in the financial services industry. I have a credit repair business and I also do financial consulting. And
Okay.
what else? Did I cover everything?
No, I'm just writing it
So
down here.
you said you weren't born here.
No,
So where were you born?
I was born in Honduras. I
Okay.
moved here when I was 6 and I've been here ever since.
Cool.
Yeah.
Here legally? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm a citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen. Yes.
All right.
And then fresh.
Okay. So you have a financial business where you do credit repair,
Credit
etc.,
repair
and
is one of
consulting.
them, correct.
Okay. What's your highest education level completed?
Bachelor's
Okay. In what?
English. I used
English.
to be an English teacher.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah.
You said you're an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
Can you spell it?
Of
Go.
course.
Go for it.
ENTREPRNEUR. Entrepreneur.
PR what? Sorry. You said PRN?
No.
Okay.
Entre. ENTRE. Preneur. PRENEUR. Entrepreneur.
I got lost there.
What the fuck?
I spelled it right.
I think you had it right the first time. I think so.
Okay.
I spelled it right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's such a long word. You got to break it up into syllables.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Okay. And
There you go.
then where'd you get your bachelor's from?
Florida State. Go Nose, baby.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And then relationship status?
I'm single.
Why do you say so sadly?
I mean, she's from Miami. She lives in Miami. So I mean,
And she's 29. So
stuff out here.
She's-
so-
Did you just break up? Did you just get out of a relationship?
I haven't been in a relationship for a year now.
Okay.
I've
Alright.
had situationships, but I don't count those.
Yeah.
of course you don't.
Translation: had sex with someone. Okay, sounds good. What about you?
Hi, my
You
name
gotta
is Isis.
decode the womanese, right? So,
Pretty much.
yeah. What about you?
Hi, my name is Isis. I'm Dominican, born and raised. I only have like 4 years living here in Miami.
How old are you?
19.
Okay.
I go to Miami-Dade, Vet Tech.
Full-time
and
student? You have a job or
I have a job,
What do you
full-time
do?
student, but I do have a job too on the side.
what's your job?
I work at the Marlin Stadium, valet parking.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
And
those that
you
are
hate
wondering,
cars and
that's
shit?
our baseball team.
I mean, to be honest, I don't drive.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know. I suck. But I do like customer service, movie, something like that. But yeah.
Cool.
Did I cover everything?
all right. So you're a college student, but you also work at the Marlins doing valet, and
Yeah.
then you said you're pursuing your bachelor's degree right now.
Yeah, I'm doing Vet Tech.
Vet Tech. Okay.
It's a program.
All right. At Miami-Dade, and then what's your relationship status?
Single.
All right.
Yo, someone said death to America.
That's yeah. What about
They
you?
stopped me at the airport when I got here, actually.
Really?
Yeah. They put me in the little room and they were like, why is your name Isis? I'm like, I don't know. Ask my mom. She's outside.
That sucks,
way.
bro.
I was born.
That
Funny.
sucks. All right. What about you?
All right. Well, my name is Azalea. I'm 21.
Thanks.
I was. yeah,
That was
Iggy
crazy.
Azalea,
Where,
Azalea.
where are you from?
I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. I was born and raised in Miami. I work at Home Depot.
Oh shit.
In August, I start school to become an esthetician.
Did you also take a selfie?
I was gonna say.
Oh, go ahead. Ask her.
So there's a viral moment where this girl took a photo of herself wearing Home Depot attire and it went viral. Did you do the same thing?
No.
No?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't her.
You missed out.
I love Home Depot though. Shout out Home Depot.
Home Depot. What section do you work in?
Okay, so I started as a cashier and then I started working overnight to get more money. So I work overnight, like stocking stuff and stuff like that.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I'm not single, but I'm not in a relationship. That's my boo. I don't know. I love him. Whatever.
What's your highest education level completed?
High school
High
right now.
school.
Yeah, but I'm starting school in August.
Does he claim you though?
Yes, he does.
No, it
So
doesn't.
then he's not your.
I don't know what's going on.
He claims her, but she doesn't claim him.
I do.
It's one-sided.
It's new. It's new. It's
So
I'm
you don't.
confused.
It's one-sided.
So you're together then,
yeah, we're together.
but you just said you're not.
But he's not. He hasn't like asked me to be his girlfriend yet.
He don't claim you then.
He does though. Stop. He's watching this. He loves you guys.
All right. So how long y'all been together?
Nigga doing this thing.
It's been like
3 weeks.
exactly that. Yeah, like
3 weeks.
Yeah.
I know it.
All right.
You guys just met.
No. I've known him for like 4 years.
Oh, so
Okay.
so you got friend zoned.
No, okay, so all right. So 4 years ago, I was dating my ex, right? I was dating my ex, and then we were breaking up, and me and him met, and it was super good. But I was low key still in love with my ex, so I got back with my ex, and then I hadn't talked to him in like 4 years until like 3-4 months ago. We started talking, and then I don't know. It's been like on
So
and
he
off.
was in the friend zone, and then he got out of the friend zone.
Yeah, he got out of the friend zone.
Does he know your ex?
No.
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 Oh, okay.
Interesting.
How many fingers am I holding?
4, 5.
What was that, Fresh?
8.
Okay. No, because you can't see.
I don't have my
Oh,
glasses
okay.
on.
Okay.
He's like, what is he doing?
I was so confused.
Yo,
I was like, what the hell is
someone
this
said
going?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Fantastic.
What the fuck?
Okay. What about you? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Gigi. I'm 20 years old, and I am currently studying to be a surgical.
Real quick, where are you from?
I'm from Miami. I'm
Okay.
from here. I'm born and raised
Do you have
here.
a job?
Huh?
Do you work or?
I'm a full-time student. Working as a studying to be a surgical technician.
Okay.
I am single.
Pursuing your bachelor's, right?
Correct.
Okay. Sir, and what's the major? Is it biology or pre-med or?
The thing is, the college that I'm going to is just a certification. So you just get a surgical technician license, and then you're eligible to work in a hospital.
So you're pursuing an associate's right now, then?
Correct.
Okay.
That's currently what I'm doing. I'm 20 years old, and I am single.
And body count?
Chris?
That I choose not to answer.
Okay. And you said you're single, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Single. All right, cool.
Ready to mingle.
All right. And then Chris, we gotta, after. Okay. What about you?
Hi, everybody. Sarah. I am the chosen auntie of the group tonight. I'm a dating coach. I'm a content creator and the older sister that you didn't know you needed.
Okay.
I am from San Diego and I have a master's from Arizona State.
And your age?
38.
Damn. Okay.
Wow, you look really good for your age.
Gracias.
Mama is sexy.
No wrinkles. No wrinkles.
And
Thank
where'd you get your
you.
master's from again? Sorry.
Arizona State.
Arizona. Okay. Sun Devils, right?
That's right, baby.
Let's go.
And then you said single?
Yes.
All right.
Cool.
Well, so this is what we're gonna do, guys. It's Friday. We already got 7,900 of you guys in here between the platforms. So what I'll do is we're gonna read the chats. Every chat that came through up to this point, I'm gonna obviously show on screen. However, what we're gonna do is we're gonna read only
20 and up.
20 and up right now. Then once we hit 10K, we're gonna go ahead and read
50.
only 50 and up. So okay, we got Jason Love here. Goes okay. Wyatt goes, ladies, what is your backup plan if you can't secure your dream man? We'll start right here and then work our way back.
You snap.
What does that mean? Backup plan? Like for what?
It
So
could
for
be anything.
example,
It could
like-
be you have a guy that's kind of in the cut that's not your first choice that's there. It could be
career.
you just stay single. It could be your career. It could be buy cats. I don't know.
Dream man, I think. I don't
You
know.
can't get them. They're saying.
I don't know if that exists, to be really honest.
Well,
Well, your ideal guy then.
Your ideal.
Your ideal man.
Yeah.
I would stay single rather than be in a relationship that I wasn't madly in love with
Okay.
a person.
Like
Yeah.
right now.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Cool. What about you?
Personally, I don't have a dream man. I preferably have a dream life, whereas having a dream man, if I don't work out with the person that I'm with, then to each its own, and just keep it pushing. Honestly, whatever comes to you is come to you, and whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Personally.
So you more want a lifestyle than somebody in your life.
Personally, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you want the lifestyle, basically. I guess being free, financially free.
And no, but
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do for yourself, whereas you can do with a partner beside you.
You don't think that having someone beside you would actually help that experience?
Not true, because a lot of things that another person can offer to you, you can do for yourself.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, for example, someone next to you with those experiences. Wouldn't that be ideal?
That's true, but the thing is, life takes its course, and if someone's meant for you, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there for you, and it's gonna be meant for your life. And whereas if they're not, then they're not. Then it is what it is.
So you're not going to do anything. You're not going to change anything. That guy's going to come to you.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. I agree.
Lovely. Okay.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I'm just gonna live my life.
Go,
like,
queen. Fuck these niggas, man. Manifest.
Literally, like, I know I'm not perfect.
You're gonna live
I'm
your
definitely
life.
not perfect, but I'm not gonna be worried about my dream, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna live my life, and I'm sure he'll come to me and find me.
Manifest a girl, you got it.
So same thing as her. He's just going to show up.
I'm sure so. Yeah. Mhm.
What about you?
He's gonna show up at Home Depot.
I mean, me, to be honest, I'm not really like centered around a man. If I don't have to a man, it's okay. If I have one, it's okay too.
It's
you know?
okay.
So what's your backup plan then in that case?
What you mean? If I don't secure my dream man,
Yeah, if you don't secure your dream man, what's your backup plan? That's what he's saying.
I mean, he
Bombs.
was never in the plan. It's my plan. You know? You know what I mean? It's like if you want to be next to me, that's cool. But like I'm doing my thing. You can come along or you cannot be part of it.
Listen, nigga, I'm gonna do what I want.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Nigga, I'm gonna do what I want.
All right, what about you? What do you think if you
If I
can't
don't
secure your dream?
the man, I'm just gonna marry the money, which is what I've done so far.
Yeah, man. She's 29, so I hope.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer to give up all that money and find the dream guy, or have the money?
I've done that in the past, and
You had the dream guy?
I've given up the money to have the guy, and
Uh-huh.
then he
Didn't work
just
out?
didn't perform.
Who didn't perform, him or you?
Him.
In the bedroom, or you mean?
No, not in the bedroom. Like as a man, like
Okay.
he was not, a leader enough or strong enough, and so I found myself doing more of what he was supposed to be doing,
Mm.
and then I realized that I give up so much, and I got.
Would it be
little-
fair to say that wasn't the ideal man then?
For sure, and
Because
that-
we're
and it was
asking
a
for
learning
the ideal
experience.
guy that checks those boxes off and doesn't let you lead.
I mean, if that was the case, then I would probably be married, but that wasn't the case.
Okay. Would you give up your career and the money that you have now to find that ideal guy that is a leader, the provider, protector?
If he's gonna take care of the house and he's gonna take care of me, yeah, I don't see why not.
You would give that up.
I would.
Interesting. Okay. What about you?
All right, so
What are you gonna do if your ideal man doesn't? What's your backup plan?
All right, so my ideal man, I'll start with that. He would be, my bad. He would be caretaking, dominant, right? I'd feel very secure.
Mhm.
Anyways, though, I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit all over the place with my hopes and dreams
We can
because of
tell.
what I do, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Wow. You chose violence.
Anyways, though, like you had just asked her, would you give it all up? I'll answer that too. Yeah, I would. If I had somebody step in, but I think with what I do, it would make it a little bit more difficult to have somebody that high value, as you guys always speak, step in. So yeah.
So
that's-
the backup is rely on your career.
the backup
Make-
is
make-
and maybe not OnlyFans, but that's the OnlyFans is making all the money right now to pay for the bachelors that I'm getting. So I feel like
merch.
I would rely on
Oh, the bachelor's degree. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
thought you meant
yeah.
bachelor's as in
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
I mean, OnlyFans isn't forever. I mean, I'm fucking 21 right now. So
Yeah.
what am I gonna do when that's over? That's not forever. But hopefully, with getting a biomed science bachelor's, which is a pretty difficult degree, I could figure something out. One job, one way or another.
What do you want to do when you with your degree? You want to get into
I want to do
medical
med tech sales.
field? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you worried that maybe that might come back and
Yes.
impede your ability to
Yes,
close deals?
Yes, but yes, not even close deals, but to get the job in fucking general. Once I
I
have
was
the
gonna
job,
say,
I'll
yeah.
close the deals. But with that, it's a hard degree. So with that degree, I feel like if you can't do that, even if I was to have to do something lower, I mean, I made my bed, I'll lay in it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it is what
All
it
right.
is. But
Fair enough.
I'm banking right now, so it'll be
So
okay.
you are aware of the fact that it might impede your ability to secure the job.
Yeah, but I think as a game of luck, I think there could be a chance that I do achieve that high value. Yeah, I think I could. Essentially, maybe.
But you would
Yeah.
rely on yourself basically as a backup.
Yeah.
What about you?
Hold
For
on.
sure.
To respond to your FU comment, your only plan is OnlyFans. There you go. That's one for it.
What about you?
Yo, can I respond to that?
No.
Nah,
Go
because why not?
ahead.
Yo, wait, hold on, back up. Roll it back. Wait, what did I say my plan was?
Stupid. No, it's irrelevant though. It's irrelevant though.
No, it's irrelevant because you're wrong. You're wrong as fuck.
How am I wrong?
Because you said my only plan's OnlyFans. I just gave you my plan. That wasn't that. And I explained why OnlyFans wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because once I reach a certain age, no one fucking wants you. Like you guys always fucking say, you reach 25, it only goes downhill from
But
there, right?
Can you agree you can't delete videos off the internet forever?
So, dude, it's
someone can have
definitely
it?
it's definitely on the internet forever. But can you also believe that it'll affect every job ever, right? With a very high degree. I mean, it probably won't.
You do know that this high value man that you speak of, right? For example,
What about though?
Imagine walks in the room and says, "You know what? Dan, is that your girl? Sucking dick online?" He's gonna be like, "Damn, that's fucked up." It's done.
Yeah, but we're not talking about them. We were just talking about jobs. We weren't talking about a man. You just switched it. We were just talking about jobs.
We were talking about man.
No, we were talking about jobs.
So
Some
coming,
men don't care though. Some men don't.
somebody who worked in biotech for almost 15 years, it's going to affect you. I used to hire and I was in corporate America for 15 years. So this is Auntie speaking. But you know what? Like,
fuck, Auntie.
You know, that's okay. You can tell me. But as the oldest sister, like you did make your bed, like then you might need to have a backup plan because it might affect you.
What about you? Fresh. What about you? What would your if you don't get your ideal man, what's your backup plan for you?
I believe that I will, as long as you're aligned with God. God always has a plan.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at
Okay.
you.
Well, what religion do you practice?
I follow Jesus.
Go ahead.
Are you
Fresh,
aligned
take
with
it away.
God?
Huh?
Are you aligned with God right now?
Am I what?
Aligned with God right now.
I got saved 2 months ago, so yes, I am getting aligned with God.
That's amazing.
Amazing. Amen.
So, what are you doing to like align with a man of God? I'm just
you follow
curious.
His word. You read the Bible.
Mhm.
It says it all in there. There's power in the Bible. I used to not believe in it, but if you're aligned with God, God has a plan for you.
What made you become religious?
I'm not religious. I'm a follower of Jesus.
Hmm.
There's a difference between religion and being a follower of Jesus, doing it His way. Because the Pharisees, they were religious and God rebuked them. So
Amen.
you have to.
Oh
Amen.
shit, she's spitting right now.
You have to follow Jesus, and I encountered Jesus 2 months ago in my bedroom. So with the Holy Ghost.
In your bedroom.
Right.
Wait.
I was alone. Right. A lot of people
After who?
encounter Jesus while they're alone. So
So you don't identify as Christian or Catholic or anything?
I'm a Christian, but no, you're not supposed to be branching out. Jesus doesn't like that. God doesn't like that. So there's only one law.
Fresh, you're the guy that was going to be a pastor. I mean, wouldn't
No,
that be defined as religious or no?
Well, in her defense, no, because in this instance, she's just following Christ
Amen.
on her own. And do you go to church?
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this though.
Mhm.
When's the last time you had sex?
Don't
cap.
No. I'm gonna tell you, like
Yesterday.
probably like 4 or 5 months ago.
Stop the cap.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
But after I got saved, you're not supposed to do that. I was lost, like, you know what I'm saying? And no offense, like you're in the world, you do that. But once
So-
you get saved, you read the Bible, there's power in it.
So you're telling me you didn't do anything since you got saved?
No, sir.
Not even,
I can promise you
not
that.
even masturbate.
Not even masturbation. Right. I've
No.
been fighting demons, but no masturbation, yes.
I mean, like no blowjobs.
All right.
Listen, man,
You're
my
fine.
name is Lawnmower.
Yeah, facts. Okay. What about you? What's your backup plan if your ideal man doesn't?
A girlfriend?
Okay.
Okay. All right. You're gonna play for the other
Whatever
team. I
works.
guess. All right. What about you? What's your plan gonna be if your ideal man doesn't pick you? Sin.
Well, for my future, like I look at myself going through everything alone. Like I never saw myself with somebody like that. But if it happens, like naturally I would want it to occur. But just pursue my education. I want to be either a cop or a lawyer. So just continue with that.
Education. And you said you want to be a police officer or a lawyer?
Because I
Okay.
like criminology, neurology, psychology, all that stuff. So just pursue my education.
You have a lot of charisma.
She's
Thank
smart and
you.
she has big boobs.
Period. Thanks. I grew them myself.
That was sarcasm.
That was
Okay. All right. Just to give you a warning, like law enforcement, it's not like the same as like criminology and stuff like that.
I know they're completely different paths, but I have a passion for both of them. Like in high school, I would just watch like interrogation videos on replay every day for hours. But
Okay.
I also like to study psychology, so not sure yet, but I'll make it.
All right. What about you?
Well, there's too many people in the city, the country, just in general, I feel like, to not find the ideal person for me. But if that were to happen, I'll just stick with being the cool auntie that takes care of all my nieces and nephews and spoils the hell out of everybody. I'm cool with being the cool auntie.
You know what's funny? Isn't your name Sarah too?
It is.
That's
it's spelled the
Destiny.
same.
Destiny.
Man. And you
Love
know,
the
since we
image.
went on this topic, I might as well just ask this anyway. All right, when's the last time you smashed?
Oh.
Keep it a buck.
Yeah.
What made okay? I don't know what made you bring that up.
Well, because we're
yeah.
Oh.
Blame
okay.
the girl from Sacramento.
About 3 weeks.
Stop the cap.
What about you?
1 month.
Stop the cap.
1 month.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Don't cap.
Last night.
Yeah, she right.
My Dominicans in house.
What about you?
Okay.
Well, we know when she said what 4 months ago or something like that.
So you say.
What about you?
Y'all got me fucked up.
Look at the cap.
This morning, right before the show.
My OnlyFans.
Yeah, I did it for OnlyFans. Nah, ready? 2 days, not an OnlyFans one, like a solid little.
Solid.
Yeah, no OnlyFans, no camera, just solid. Yeah.
Okay. 2 days.
No cap.
My hand is tingling. I'll give it to you.
Was
2
it
days ago.
Was it Team BBC?
No, I've never, and I'll say this live. I've never done a BBC.
What?
One time.
Yo, Myron.
Look, I'll tell you guys.
Myron,
I have a-
man.
You
I
gotta
have
fix
a-
that, bro.
No, you're the BBC.
No, you.
Remember? You're the one that calls
pause.
yourself BBC.
No, but like,
I'm not black according to everybody.
No,
So-
I like a brown or like
a mix.
a
Like-
little mix
like
in
Drake?
between, like white, no, black, no. I like anything in between. You can be Middle Eastern, I'm there. Like I like
Ooh,
anything.
There you go, buddy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
You choking, man?
I'm drinking my grill of mine here. If you guys want some, link is below. Use a fresh discount. All right.
Good promo.
What about you?
Okay.
All right.
I love honesty.
Oh yeah.
Last
Okay.
week.
What about you?
Last week. For real.
What about
I
you?
haven't seen him.
It's been like 3 weeks. I have
3
my
weeks?
period. I have my period. No, take the
What
cap
does that
off.
mean?
That's no sense.
Wait,
So it's been about 3 weeks. I went to a festival 3 weeks ago. I had a lot of fun.
You met homie 2 weeks ago. She capping, bro.
Yeah. What about you? When's the last time you?
I would say about a week or 2 weeks ago.
I believe her.
No. It's either a week or 2 weeks. What is it? No, you capping. What is it? Don't be capping over here.
When you
I
are
believe her, bro.
Shut up, Chris.
when you are enjoying life, you don't keep track of the time. You
Of course you
honestly don't even pay attention to your phone, and you're just like, "Oh my god, what day is it? What time is it?" Honestly,
A week, a month, 2 weeks. Who knows?
honestly, no, for real.
Can you guys put this guy on the camera because I need this?
What about you?
I'm gonna pass on the question.
No, you
You
can't.
gotta answer.
Auntie.
You gotta answer,
This
man.
morning.
That's a
Auntie,
bit.
please.
That's a
Auntie,
bit.
everyone
That's
is.
Just,
a,
just
ladies,
go ahead and
ladies,
give the typical
mommy,
lie and say
please,
a month ago,
mommy,
2 weeks ago,
Auntie?
so I can put on this last hat. Go ahead.
ladies do not speak
Okay,
of their experiences, but thank you.
Auntie Snap.
Bruv.
Okay, come on,
That
Auntie.
is
I can respect it. I can respect it.
I rebuke
No, that's not how this
My
goes.
last boyfriend 6 months ago.
Stop the cap.
Fantastic.
I respect
don't think
Auntie
over
slander.
like that.
Respect it.
You gotta turn it on. You gotta flick it.
Can I do it?
Wait, flick it. Flick what?
You already
Oh.
ruined it now. Now it's not gonna be funny.
No,
I feel like I'm in high school. It's peer pressure.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's what
Okay,
they do.
so where are we at here?
What?
Question for the ladies.
How many caps is he wearing?
You guys-
I need a picture of this.
Question for the ladies. If you on a date and you see your ex, are you saying hi to your ex to flex your date? If it was the other way and you see your ex on a date and he says hi to you flexing his date, what would you do?
That's a lot of flexing and dates. What the
Okay, I have a good answer.
If you want to date,
I'm
He's saying-
hiding in the
okay, so
bathroom.
we'll keep it nice and
dog.
simple. He's basically asking here, if you're on a date, right, with a dude and you see your ex, are you gonna say hi to him, right?
But if he's on a date,
no,
Yeah.
I would not. The
And,
thing,
but if he's on a date and he says hi to a girl, says hi to you while he's on a date with a girl, what do you do? So we can start with here. Would you say? Oh, did she start last time?
Yeah,
oh,
last
my
time.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Would you say hi to him if he said hi to you when he was on a date, and then would you say hi to him when you're on a date?
Oof. I actually just experienced this like a week ago where I ran into my ex with a girl on the beach. I
shit.
laughed at him.
Wait, was she like not pretty?
I just had to laugh. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Like,
All right, so would it be fair to say that you're not going to say hi?
I mean, like nod or wink. I'm not gonna probably not
You
gonna
would
say hi.
acknowledge
I
them.
mean, if I'm with a date, I'm focused on my date. I'm not gonna. Correct. It's
Okay.
disrespectful for me to be. So I'm probably not gonna say hi. No, if I'm on a date, I probably won't say
Would
hi.
you tell your date that that's your ex? Would you say, hey, you know what? That's my ex over there?
No, if he questioned it, I will tell the truth. I'll be like, yeah, that's my ex. But if he didn't bring it up, I probably wouldn't tell him.
Okay.
Okay. How many of you would say hi to your ex while you're on a date? How many of you? Yes. No? None of y'all?
No.
No.
But if he's on a date and he comes up to me, I'm gonna say hi.
Okay. You'll only say hi if they say hi to you first.
No, look, like if I'm on a date with a guy and he tries to come up to me, I'm not gonna say hi. But if he's on a date with a girl, I'm gonna try to
Ooh.
flex and I'm gonna say
Oh, okay.
It depends on who I'm with.
Oh my goodness.
depends
The
on
ego here. Interesting.
a little bit ego.
Ghost
Yeah, my
Phoenix.
ego's peaking a little bit.
Okay.
But
And then
we can admit that.
what do we got here? Go ahead. Ghost Phoenix goes, ladies, rate the girl next to you 1 to 10 on beauty and how much they are for the streets. 1 being virgin and 10 being for the pavements.
Wait, when you say next to us, like what side?
So we're gonna go like this.
What side do you mean when you say next to us?
Don't worry. We're going to come back to that one.
back.
Cam 2 times. What does modern day relationships and pat people have in common? They never seem to work out. And
Wait,
we're thinking of
what?
fat people. Fat people.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, fuck that question.
Cam 2 times. I'm tired of these tank-sized females looking for a man that can lift them over their shoulders and do the carrying position. If they really want that, drop the extra weight. Ladies, have you ever been in a carrying POS?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
You carry niggas?
I've been in a position where my ex was smaller than me in height and in weight.
What?
And I could literally lift. I could literally lift him. Genuinely. I don't know.
What
I
made
don't know.
you like fall for him?
The thing is, what made me fall for him was probably the mask that he put on was that how the way that he came off to me and the way that he came off. So I kind of like ate that shit up, basically. Not the confidence, but the way that he just, I'm so understanding. I want you to open up. I want you to talk, basically. So basically it was just sort of like that. And the thing is he was smarter than me in height and in weight. So I was like, you know what? You can't even talk shit to me because if you talk shit to me, I can lift you. I can drop you at that point. So
wow.
All right.
Okay.
Fantastic. Let's move on to the next one, I guess.
Okay.
Mo, we got
strong.
here. Dig till she busts.
Oh,
Appreciate
shit.
that, Jason Love.
No, you
This guy, bro.
don't.
For a father, a virgin daughter is the equivalent of a son who can get at least laid from an average woman. Men and women aren't the same.
What's the question?
He's just making a comment.
He needs to shut up.
Jared Garcia, Yu Yu Hakusho better than DBZ, One Piece, Naruto.
Not true.
Get out of here,
Not
bro.
true. Not true. Not true.
Get out of here, bro.
Not true.
You wildin', nigga.
Disagree. The only thing interrupting Myron more than these 3 or 4s is his silent closed fist burp.
They
Acid
called
reflux.
us 3 or 4.
Do you have acid reflux?
Oh, 3
No,
or 4.
but-
3 or 4 is those.
All right, where else do we got here? Blackest Panther goes, ladies, do you think that giving up your career / source of income to serve your man and raise kids is giving up on yourself? Why or why not? Okay, we can.
No.
then Hold on. I'll get there.
It's like a 50-50.
All right, so we'll start here. Do you think giving up your career / source of income to serve your man and raise kids is giving up on yourself? So in this case, it would be a family, giving up your career that you currently hold or your income for that family. Is it giving up?
No, absolutely not. So I grew up in a single parent home. My father passed away. And what that did to the family and just not having a nuclear family growing up was really detrimental. I have a brother in prison. I speak about that on my platform pretty openly. So
What are you going for?
I can't reveal that. I'm so sorry.
You said you speak about it openly. What
are you saying right now?
I've spoken about my experience with my family and what we've been through as a family. Yeah, I can't speak about it out of respect for his children and his wife. So,
I mean, you said you did say a second ago you spoke about it openly, so I asked the question. I was like,
No,
she's open about it.
for sure, and I that's as open as I'd like to be.
So not open then.
Sure.
Okay, next. That's okay.
All right.
Basically, I personally, if you are giving up, the thing is, I feel like I'm more of a
Keep the question up,
50-50. I'm more of the 50-50 type of woman. If you are giving up, I'm a more of a 50-50 type of woman. If you are giving up your entire life to give to something else, and you are a person that has communicated to me that you're committed and you're loyal, if it's something, if I birth children devoted to you and stuff like that, like I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna do my part as the woman in the relationship and dedicate myself to being a mother and being a, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when you give birth to children, I personally feel like you're either a woman or you're either a woman or a mother. So I feel like once you give birth to women, you're a mother. So
you're only doing it with kids,
huh?
You're only gonna change for him.
It's not just the children. It's the thing is, when you're a mother, it's not just the children that you change in your aspect. When you're a mother, you take care. You take care in general. Take care of the children, take care of your household, take care of your husband, take care of
Can you explain
the
a
house.
50-50 relationship? Because you kept saying 50-50.
When I say 50-50, I believe in a teamwork, a partnership. If you are my partner, you do your part as the man and I do my part as the woman. I 110% believe in that. I don't believe in the man doing
What's
more.
his part, and then what's your part specifically?
As the thing is, that's something that we have to communicate between each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have your perspective and I have my perspective, and the thing is, we have to come up to a compromise, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like as a man you have to do this role, and if you feel as of a woman, I feel like I have to do this role, and I communicate with
Wouldn't
to
it be
you.
fair to say there's like gender norms and gender roles in general, so there isn't much need
The
for
thing,
communication?
there's a misogyny to it, but at the same time, I feel like it's what you agree on with your partner. With your partner.
Can you tell me what misogyny means?
What I mean by misogyny
What do you find
is that the thing is, and the entirety of it, even if the man wasn't sacrificing anything at all, like in regards to his life, misogyny is like as if, oh, you have to stay in the kitchen, you have to stay in the house.
You're misogynist. Misogyny.
That's my point of view from it, basically. But my thing is, as a woman, if you feel as if you can
Wrong.
contribute. I feel as if you, as a woman, if you could contribute to the household in any way, shape, or form, you should. And as a man, if you could contribute to the house any way, shape, or form, no matter what role you see it as, you should.
Okay.
And that's it. It's all about communication and compromise as a person. Personally.
You were wrong about misogyny. Misogyny is the hatred of women.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch. So I mean, how are gender roles the hatred of women?
I don't assume gender roles are the hatred of
That's what I
women.
said.
Hate
You
is a
said
really long
misogyny. As soon as
word.
I said that, I was like, wouldn't it be fair to say that
I
there's
feel
like
like
gender roles, and then you're like, well, that's
No,
misogyny.
hate.
But
I never included the word hate until my
said
definition.
misogyny.
Yeah,
that's what it means.
That's what it means.
That's what it means.
Okay, but with the term that I was trying to go with, basically
Different
was
words.
yeah,
Okay.
basically.
I mean, words are words have a meaning for a reason. If you use it incorrectly, use it incorrectly. But misogyny is the hatred of women.
That's a very strong word too.
Hate is a really strong word. I agree. Hate is a really, really, really strong word.
All right.
Thank you for your
Fantastic.
I'm sorry to be annoying, but can you repeat the question? Call me stupid. That's fine.
No,
No, it
cut
was
off.
oh shit.
Gotcha.
If you
God damn it. Yeah, pull it back up.
Do you
would you
think
give up your career and source of income to serve your man and raise kids?
Would I give it up or okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
I
you
mean,
would.
if I'm happy and you know he's a good man and that's what he wants to do for me, and like taking care of my kids is what makes me happy, why wouldn't I? I would.
So you have to
I
be
would-
happy, and then you have to take care of your kids.
Yeah, why not? Kids are make you happy. I don't know.
What
Yes,
about
I would
you?
do it if I was good. Yeah.
What do you know?
What about you?
I mean, for me to get to the point where I give up my source of income, you have to show me that you're gonna be there 100%. If something goes wrong, you got us. You know, you have us.
All right.
If we have kids together, that means that we are down for each other, because having a kids is a big compromise. You can just wake up one day and be like, we don't have kids no more, you know? So I will give up my source of income to stay home and take care of my husband and my kids, because my husband, if we get to the point of having kids, is going to be a man that is going to provide 100% all the time.
All right. Cool. You answered this already. You said you would.
Yeah.
What about you? I think you answered it
Yeah,
too.
you
You said
answered
you
it
would.
too,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
All
about you? Would you give it up?
Sure.
Because we got a bunch of these. That's why I want to like get through as many
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
fine.
You would give it up? For real, or are you just being sarcastic?
sure.
You wouldn't give it up.
Nah.
You wouldn't. Okay.
Girl.
But don't you say you follow Jesus?
I do, but if it has to be a man of Jesus, I mean, I guess
If
it's
he was
fine.
a man of
Wife
Jesus,
submit
If
to your
he is,
husband.
well,
and he makes
it's
you
like
happy.
a divine connection. You're gonna see who has Jesus in them. You know, it's not like, oh, you just marry anybody and then it's like, oh,
but that's
we
not what
gotta
they
follow.
said.
I know. So if we both in alignment and if that's what God wants us to do, yeah, I'll do it.
So the only way is if he's Christian.
Huh? No, not Christian. If he follows Jesus.
I mean, I do. For like 2 weeks,
It
right?
shows. You judge them by their fruits, you'll know. So if their fruits are right, you will know.
She's
I
spitting
judge
right now.
people by their fruits.
She's spitting right now.
Like,
not gonna lie.
like balls, like no seeds.
No. You judge them by their fruits. I guess you can make it sexual if you want, but you'll see how they are, how they treat people. You'll see the Holy Ghost in their eyes. So,
all right, nigga.
There we go.
Oh my god.
No, I wouldn't.
You want to give it up? All right. What about you? Would you give it up?
Oh, okay. No. 50-50, like, to answer that question to an extent, because
Explain 50-50.
yes and no, because what am I gonna do if 20 years into a marriage or 15, 10, he decides to leave me for a younger woman? What am I
Statistically
gonna
speaking, that rarely, if ever, happens.
But that's not the point. The point being, it could happen. What am I gonna do? What education? What am I gonna be able to do? Like,
you
I'm
could
just gonna be.
could crash in a plane when you get on a plane, but you still get on a plane because the chances of it happening are slim. Correct?
I understand the likelihood of that happening
Yeah.
is slim.
Mhm.
However, I gotta consider myself and my partner. You know, it takes two to tango in a relationship. You know, what if the possibility of him leaving me and him having that leverage against me because he's the provider. He's doing everything for me in the financial way. Let's say
Well,
the house is in his name, all that stuff.
The laws
What
are
am I
made to
gonna
protect
do?
you, though. So if he does break it with you, he's gonna have to pay hella money.
Family court is
Alimony,
heavily geared
child
towards
support.
females.
So you would still win no matter what.
If he divorced you, you'd actually get penalized for doing that. If he
Yeah.
actually left you without a job and he had everything in his name, and then he decides to divorce you after all that time, the courts would absolutely destroy him and take half his money. You'd probably get the marital home. Like, they would punish him for that.
I agree, and I know that's possible, but however,
But I she's heard you, saying her Myron, answer but- is no.
Some marriage contracts are different. What if my partner doesn't want to do that?
If he doesn't want to do what?
If he doesn't want to
has
give
no
me
choice.
50%.
He doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
There are choices.
Yeah, Joe.
My aunt did that where when you get divorced, you don't have to split it. You just go your separate ways. At the end of the day, I want to focus on myself and my
Yeah, if
partner.
there's a prenuptial agreement in place, but everything
Yeah.
after the prenuptial agreement is considered commingled. All the money earned after you guys marry. So if he was with you for 15 years and he decides to leave you, he's going to be punished for that to some degree.
All day.
It could happen, but I also want to be my own person, have my own education, have my own career. But I would
Okay, so that's the
also-
real reason. It's not because he's going to leave you.
Well,
it can go both ways. It can be more than one reason.
Exactly.
All right.
All right.
What about you?
Well,
Save us.
I'm a busybody. I like to keep busy, and
Sure
I'm
you do.
actually I'm a triplet. So I grew up with three kids at once. So I think if I just had one kid, I wouldn't get bored with it. I'd absolutely have fun with it. But I
Wait,
need
so
hobbies,
with
other things to do.
Damn.
I don't know if it's a he or am I
it's-
supposed to say it's a he or a she
Okay.
already? I haven't had a kid yet.
Wait, so
Sarah. Goddamn.
So triplet, two other girls, or
Identical twin sister, fraternal brother.
okay?
All right, cool. So, guys, we just hit 10,000. So from this point forward, we're going to read 50 and up.
Yep.
So, but I'll read the ones that came up from before, and every single one will be shown on the screen as
And
usual.
ladies, think
as
of a
y'all know.
question as well for the panel.
Yes,
Or for
yes.
us too.
Yeah, we don't want to just ask you guys questions all the
Yeah.
time, but we have to because girls are so boring and they never have anything to ask.
Wait, what type of question are you thinking to be
Okay.
asked?
Anything.
Well,
Dating,
can I-
lifestyle, sexual, whatever
Wait,
you want to
can-
know. We
I
got
can
you.
ask you a question.
Why did he cheat on you? Why did he flake on you?
Sure.
Got you.
Nah,
Yeah.
ain't nobody shit on me.
No shit on you. Flake on you.
Ain't nobody flake on me either.
Wait, who's that? Nigga. All right.
What's your point?
Here's an honest question, ladies. Do you
Excuse
prefer
me?
giving or getting? If you prefer it, is it a red flag if your partner does not eat box?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, definly red flag. What the fuck? You better get this pussy.
We can start. Yeah, I think he's asking, do you prefer giving or getting a BJ, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is. Or oral
Do
sex.
women get a BJ?
Well, he means
Yeah.
oral sex.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Hey.
We'll start here, right? This time? Okay. Prefer giving or receiving?
Both. What do you mean?
If you have to pick one. 51%, 49%. It could be that close if you want.
Receiving.
Okay.
Like,
and then it asks here, if you prefer it, is it a red flag if your partner does not eat box?
oh my gosh,
It's tough, right?
that's a tough. Yeah. I would.
I think it's a red flag.
If you're signing up for like you asked me my dream man earlier, what does my dream man not eat box? Like, damn. Then maybe he's not my dream man anymore.
All right.
That's a no.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you prefer giving or getting?
I prefer giving.
Thank
Okay.
God.
I prefer
Uh,
giving.
Is it a red flag if he doesn't want to eat box?
Yeah, it is a red flag because 9 times out of 10 before me, you probably ate box.
No.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, they probably did end up giving it to somebody.
But they don't want to eat yours.
Yeah.
But the thing is, 9 times out of 10, the thing is,
They don't eat yours.
okay, so then that's a personal opinion, but for me, it's a red flag because if you're
Okay.
ready to eat somebody else, then
What about you?
fuck out of here.
Giving or getting, and then is it a red flag?
Okay, giving. And yeah, it's definitely a red flag if he doesn't want to eat this pussy because why not?
Okay.
They got
Given and of course a red flag because what you mean you don't want to eat me out. What you mean?
What about you? Giving or getting, and is it a red flag if they don't want to do it?
I like both, but you mentioned percentages, so my higher percentage is for getting, and I agree with what actually all of you. If it's a red flag if you don't want to, because at that point you're not willing to reciprocate the same energy I'm giving you. So it's It's
Are we the
definitely a red
same?
flag. It's not about being the same. It's about if we're
But you're
mutually-
arguing for the same.
Yeah.
No, all I'm saying is like I think reciprocity is not about equality. Reciprocity is about it's just exchanging energy.
Oh, so you pay for dates?
No.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
we could though.
I mean,
I have. Exactly, she has.
But like,
and we
doesn't
could.
mean
and
that
we'll
I
always pay for
it, but if I
everything.
have to, I will.
Yeah,
But
if you have to, well, if I
Men
have to eat
swear.
box, I won't.
I'm about reciprocity, and I think that's more about energy than.
So I want to see all your dates. When you go on dates, he pays one time, you pay next time. Cool?
I don't mind taking turns. I like that.
That's good.
Awesome.
For real.
I do that.
So
You
I
guys
want to Chick-fil-A
swear
Stop
today.
the cap.
Tomorrow, Noble on you.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's called
Every
taking
week.
turns.
Every week.
Because Chick-fil-A
Taking
and Noble.
turns.
Aquí. This one, because nigga, no.
So you want reciprocity, you said, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think has to bring more to the relationship to be attractive to the opposite gender,
It depends.
realistically speaking? Who has to have more checkboxes checked off to attract the opposite gender? The man to attract the woman, or the
Typically-
woman to attract the man?
Typically the male, but that's not every situation. But typically the male, yes.
Okay, so if the male has to bring more to the table to be attractive, do you think you are entitled to the same level of sexual satisfaction as the man if he has to work a lot harder to get it?
I feel like everyone's different though. It's just
Why do
there's-
men deal with women?
why do women deal with men?
No. Realistically speaking, why do men deal with and/or talk to or court women in general? What's the main commodity women provide?
That you think?
Typically because they want sex. Typically.
Okay, now what is the main commodity that men provide, or commodities in this case?
Money.
What else?
I guess sex.
Protection.
Okay, yes, but that's not every man though. Just like it's not every woman that is willing or can provide
men.
that other thing. There's special cases. That's all I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying there's special cases.
Yeah, hood niggas that you fuck, man. That's simple
I
as
don't.
that.
I don't do hood niggas. So
Yeah, I think she gets
Not
where I'm
anymore.
going there
Not
with the
anymore.
reciprocity stuff. We'll keep going though. What about you? Giving or getting, and is it a red flag if they don't want to give?
I'm gonna say I prefer to give.
Okay.
Just because of, like I said, my values earlier. Though I do the OnlyFans, I said, okay, this is what my ideal man would be,
Yeah.
right?
Is it
And
a red if they don't want to do it back?
No, it's not to me
Okay.
personally. Because to be
Why
dead
not?
honest, I don't really like that shit that much ever. And I've had a lot of guys say, "Oh, it's because you never had it done right." No, I swear to God, I just don't like that shit.
Okay.
Because
No, I feel you.
that
I
shit makes
feel
me
you.
too horny, and I'm just,
Fair.
you know what I mean? So yeah, no, I'm good.
What about? So okay, you're the only one that doesn't like. All right, what about you?
It doesn't relate to me.
Wait, no, that's not an answer.
Both.
If you had to pick one, what would you prefer, giving or getting?
It doesn't relate to me. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Actually, it should.
I don't know yet.
Are you a virgin?
No.
It relates.
I don't know.
Okay, if you were married, how about that?
If I was married, if he's
Ooh.
being weird, he doesn't want me to
Even the
give,
girls
then
is
I'll
like-
receive.
So say that again. You would what? Rather? What was that she said?
That's not the question.
What I missed?
The question is basically, do you prefer giving or getting from your
If I'm
husband?
married, okay. If I'm married again, if I'm married, I'm gonna. If he doesn't want me to give, I'll receive.
No.
Like, I'll
But which
What
one
do
would you want? Would you rather
prefer?
receive.
Receive.
Okay, cool. Receive.
Okay. Is it a red flag if he doesn't want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he said God told me don't eat bugs.
Well, we're gonna read the Bible. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We're gonna read the Bible together. And God is pro-sex. God wants sex if it's not marriage. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, the
He
Virgin
never,
Mary.
he
so-
never said eat bugs though.
It's
Yeah.
sex. It's sex. It's sex.
Okay. All right. What about you? Giving or getting? And is it a red flag if they don't want to give?
Not the perfume.
Oh, it's holy water.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Giving or
I
getting?
know what she wants. She's Dominican. I already know.
What do you think I want?
Sexy mommy.
I already know.
What do you think?
Just say it.
What do you think?
Just say it.
I know.
I like giving.
I know.
Yeah.
You do?
We
Is it a
know.
red flag if you don't want to reciprocate? That?
Yeah, because you don't love me.
Man, dumb titties though. Dumb titties though.
Okay.
You gotta
about
love
you?
all of me, though.
Especially them titties.
Giving or getting?
What is Chris talking about?
Them titties, man. Come on, man.
I prefer giving. I prefer giving
Pervert.
oral because
I mean, chat knows, man.
Hold on,
So
hold
giving,
on,
and
hold
is it a
on.
red flag if they don't want to give it back?
I prefer giving, and it is a red flag if you don't want to give me the same amount of pleasure I'm giving you. That's all I can explain it as.
But whose duty is it to provide sexual pleasure?
It's
The man or the
nobody's
woman's?
duty. We're both
Both.
supposed to perform at the end of the day.
All right. Realistically speaking, who has a higher burden? Who has a higher burden of performance on giving sex to the opposite gender?
Naturally, you have to move. We can't really detach our privates and like go like that. Naturally, you have to move, so you
No,
are
no, no.
more
I
likely
mean, no,
to do
no.
so.
The question is, who has to sexually? Who's more responsible for sexually satisfying their partner, the man or the woman?
The man.
What?
It goes
The
both
man?
ways.
You think?
but
How many of y'all think the man is more responsible for sexually satisfying their woman?
No, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Just pay for my
Three?
pay for everything.
Three of y'all thinks the man? Do you think so too? I'm asking her though.
it goes both ways, in my opinion.
But
Okay.
Because
Realistically speaking,
statistically,
the genders
I
are
mean,
not the same. I
naturally,
know 50-50 sounds great on paper, but realistically speaking, we have certain roles that are biologically built into us.
I mean, naturally, y'all have to move more. So I'm gonna say men have to perform more.
No. I'm saying who has to sexually satisfy their partner
Like, who has the more responsibility?
Whose job is that more?
I don't believe it's anybody's like genuine job. It goes both ways. That's
Exactly.
just my
Right.
answer. I mean, like I'm expected to perform decently, and he's supposed to do
Okay.
the same.
All right, let's operate in reality here. Not because some of you guys are giving me politically correct answers, so I'm going to be very raw about this. It's your job to give the guy sex. Men deal with women most of the time, 90% plus, because of sexual access. If you guys didn't have vaginas, men wouldn't talk to you. Let's keep it 1,000. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all really think like dudes are out here trying to get to know you and talk to you and have a great conversation? We don't give a fuck about none of that. Men deal with women for sexual access, and all of you know this deep down to some degree. You have your titties out for a reason. You have your titties out for a reason. You have makeup on. You're on OnlyFans. All of you guys know to a degree that your main agency is your sexuality. Stop fucking lying, okay? So if we're gonna be real here and have a real discussion, a woman's pleasure is not as important as a man's pleasure, because a man can still provide value to a woman outside of sex, but a woman very rarely can provide value to a man outside of sex. Being real here. Can she do it? Yes. But if you don't provide sexual access and satisfaction, the relationship might not last. Because that's the main thing you bring to the table.
What do you mean by access?
It's true though.
What do you mean? What do you mean by?
What do you mean by we don't provide access?
I have a question.
No, I said the main commodity that women provide is sexual access.
The main commodity that we
The
provide.
main commodity.
The main commodity that we provide is access. What makes you think that?
Nah.
Okay.
Really?
Can I make a comment?
Why do you think men talk to you?
Nah, I got a question.
For you?
What do you mean by talk to me? What do you mean by men? And what do you mean by talk to me? In what scenario and in what circumstance?
Nah, they want to smack down, but you gotta have standards to some. Yo, you want to smack down? All right, take me out to dinner then first.
Yeah.
That's on a smaller scale. On a larger scale, you want to smack down every fucking night. All right, then you're paying for my apartment too, right? All right, right on.
What?
Except my
we
OnlyFans
gotta,
or not.
we gotta be real here. Like men, the main reason that men deal with and talk to women is for sex.
I'm down with that. I'm
I mean,
completely. okay
Why
with
do
that.
you believe that every reason that a man talks to a woman is for sex?
I said it's the main reason.
But why do you feel like that?
It's not that I feel that's what it is.
I mean,
Okay, but where did you get that
your
fact
opinion?
from?
Where did I get that fact from?
Okay, wait, but like,
Is the sky blue?
I mean,
No, but genuinely, but the thing is, it's all opinionated because I can 9 times out of 10 I can find a fact. I can find a man that feels
a lot of guys do say that they wouldn't be friends with ugly girls. You know, that's a point because it's like, why they say like, why would I want to be friends with an ugly female? Because at the end of the day, I like to look at them. I'm attracted to them. I want to be around something that I like to see. And at the end of the day, if you open your legs, a man is not gonna look away. A man is gonna be a man. They're beasts, basically. You know, they're gonna respond.
Shut the ISIS.
Okay, and you?
Somebody was trying to say something.
Yeah, Aries?
Yes, I had a question. Is that
Does that have to do with this topic?
Yeah, no, I got one on this topic.
Good.
So I don't disagree that sex is important, and you are right. Men typically they're hunters, right? So they're
Yeah.
hunting. But I have a lot of male friends, and they always tell me like, yeah, she's hot, yeah, we smash, yeah, she's great, whatever. But maybe she doesn't provide me peace, or she doesn't support me, or whatever. So it's like, yeah, you know, it's good, but like, is that all I'm willing to give it up for?
Hold on, stop. You just proved my point even
Yeah,
further.
exactly.
Why would a man deal with a woman that can't even provide him peace? Think about that for 2 seconds.
But we were talking about sex, though.
That
but
proves my
that's what
point.
he's saying.
Men will deal with fuckery from women for sex.
Yep.
Hey, we're all nuts.
Checkmate.
There you go.
Oh, come on, man.
Fuckery, yeah.
So that's after the
That's-
fact of smashing.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I said made sense, right?
Yeah,
No.
No.
a little bit.
All I'm saying is,
No,
right,
we understand.
Men will tolerate poor behavior, bitchy attitudes, not providing peace, annoying as fuck, stupid as shit, like hurts their brain cells for sexual access. That proves my point that men literally only deal with women for sexual access. It's the main reason. Some girls, it's the only reason. For other girls, it's the main reason. Some guys, it's half the reason. But in general, it is over half the reason why men deal with women is sexual access.
Those are lost men. That's why.
Yeah, fine
That's
God.
a lot
They're
of
lost.
men.
Yeah, fine God.
That's
No.
lost men.
They're lost.
Why are
All
they
they
lost?
want is sex, so they're lost.
Yeah, we
Because
do.
they don't even have peace within themselves, so they're trying to seek it somewhere else.
Facts.
Can you admit that like that's most men though?
Because they're lost, right?
Thank
I
you.
agree.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
I'll personally be on peaceful at that point. Look, give me the house, delete the OnlyFans, pay for it all. I'm there, motherfucker.
I'm there, bitch.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, go.
No, for her, Miss Jesus follower. Would you consider a woman lost for wanting a man that's a strong protector and provider?
Say that again.
Would you consider a woman lost for wanting a man that's a strong protector and provider?
No.
Okay.
No, she's not lost. It's just that
Would it be fair to say that these things are hardwired into her psyche
what's hardwired into her psyche.
to
Wanting
want
provi-
to want a man that's strong and can provide and protect?
No, that's not being lost.
No. I'm asking you. Pay
Yeah.
attention.
I'm paying
First, I said, is a woman lost for wanting a man that's a provider and protector?
No.
Okay. Would it be fair to say she's not lost because that's in her psyche? It's wired into her to want that.
Right.
It's natural, correct?
Right.
So why is a man lost for wanting sexual access?
He's
'Cause
not
it's wired
lost.
into
It's
his
how
psyche.
he's seeking it. If he's seeking a wife, he's not lost. If he's seeking it from just anybody jumping from vagina to vagina, that's being lost because all you're doing is spreading demons and you don't even know it. You're getting lost day by day. You're getting lost month by month. You're not going to be fulfilled. I promise you that. You're not going to be fulfilled if you don't have God within you. I can speak that from experience.
Well, here's the thing. You're a woman, so sex affects
No,
you
that's
far
guys
differently.
too. They're not fulfilled. I promise you they're not fulfilled.
Men get fulfilled through other means, right? Accomplishing things, being
Temporary,
successful,
yes.
getting
Temporary.
getting respect from your peers. This is typically how men, feel accomplished and feel
Yeah.
fulfilled.
The ones that are lost, yeah.
From success?
No. Success, you shouldn't be worshiping success only. But you should be successful.
That's
yes.
what men do, is conquer. Since the beginning of
Definitely, yes. That's you guys' traits. Of
I would
course, respect
so
that.
part of conquering is also conquering women, conquering success, conquering finances, conquering social proof,
Amen.
all these things.
It's how you do
this
it.
argument is Bible based, so it'll never meet. For example, you're talking about like the worldly views, talking about biblical views, so it's kind of different. So you're never gonna meet with her at face value. So
Well, I have a question for you. You were gonna be a pastor. Why didn't you?
how you know that?
You told me.
What?
Why didn't you? What stopped you from that?
I mentioned this. I was like, you're gonna be a pastor.
Bro, you give her
You
ammo.
said we can ask questions.
I said at the top of the show. You forgot? I literally said on the show.
Listen, Fresh got
stupid. Yeah, we can, but let's just stay on this for now.
Yeah.
Real quick.
All right, but I still want to know though.
I'm gonna tell you.
All right. Someone else had something too.
So
right?
I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I think that you guys, your testosterone is raging right now, but I have a lot of clients and I have men who have 1.2 million followers across all platforms. And as men get older, they absolutely want someone to talk to. They absolutely have to have something in common. There has to be common interest. They have to value the same thing. You know, there is conversation that happens. They're not just going for the 23-year-old who's, there are some men who want that. But a lot of men do want to have.
But they need sexual attraction first.
Of course.
So that doesn't prove.
That's the point.
That's the point.
And
but there has to be more than that. That's not going to let them. That's not going to make them stay.
She said the same thing.
Yeah.
We're just saying initially it is, what do I see? Do I want to fuck? Awesome. Now, bonus.
These same kinds that you're talking about.
That's the same.
We'll go fucking annoying 21-year-old.
Yeah, pretty much.
Relationships and sex are two different things.
Yeah.
A man will go ahead and deal with a girl that he doesn't like that much to fuck her if she's hot enough.
Yeah.
Getting a relationship, of course, you're going to need a little bit more substance. But my main point here, the foundation is men, right, deal with women predominantly for sexual access first. Her personality, her femininity, all the other stuff comes after the fact to keep the man.
So do you think that we're just having sex with guys that we don't want to have sex with?
No, but that's the difference between no, hold on. That's the difference between men and women, though. Men will have sex with girls they don't really necessarily like that because they want sexual access. Women, however, need to like and respect the guy to some degree.
But
So guy will fuck a girl he hates.
She still has to be sexually drawn to her.
Fuck this bitch. Like men and women are very different. What I'm saying is that men deal with women predominantly for sexual access.
Men will pretend.
I agree.
Like that's number one.
In short,
the stuff you're mentioning before comes after the fact.
In short, men will fuck anything. There you go.
That's facts.
Thank you.
So we can agree. We can agree.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. I do not agree.
That men will fuck
Absolutely not.
anything?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
If you are a man who has standards, who
But that's not a lot of them, though.
I disagree with you.
You're arguing for a small majority of men.
All right, would you guys?
Minority.
Possibly.
Wait. So
and also, I'm gonna be all the way 1,000 with you. When men hire female dating coaches, they don't tell everything.
Yeah.
They don't want to be judged. They're not gonna.
They're not judged on my platform. I speak predominantly about men. They're not judged on my platform.
Because they're not going to be all the way honest with you and tell you about like what they're really looking at in girls or what they've done in the past. They're not going to tell you, oh yeah, like I totally pay for box and all this other shit. They're not going to tell you that.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Why are you looking at us like we're crazy when we're saying men want sexual access first?
I'm not looking at you crazy. I'm just saying that men.
Sorry.
I think that you guys are lowering men to the least common denominator of their sexual.
Listen, the men who come to your platform are simps. They're like lower quality. They can't get any girls. It's what it comes from you, right? Hey, listen,
they're the same
money, queen.
They're the same guys that follow you too.
Yeah, hey, listen, and it's a divide. You know what I'm saying? So those guys follow us. You know, whatever is what it is.
They do.
But why would you guys talk to a female about trying to get bucks? And you know what I'm saying, like.
Because if I'm going to understand men and I want to understand how to be in a relationship with a man, I'm going to go to a man and I'm going to ask questions.
So why are the same guys going to you? Like, what's going on with that?
Because they want to understand women because they're not getting them.
Exactly.
All right, wait. Help me understand exactly. Help me understand
These guys aren't getting sex. These guys aren't getting sex, so they have to run to a female to try to get sex. But if niggas, like for example, these older guys, they want sex. Why would they go to a dating coach if they're getting sex already?
Well, you wouldn't hire me if you were getting laid. That's not a service that you would hire. That you wouldn't get a car wash if your car was clean.
So these guys aren't getting sex. So it's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. He's saying that your clients aren't fucking is why they go to you.
Yeah,
they're looking for relationships. They're actually,
bro. They're simps. Sorry,
sure.
Twitch.
You just
fuck it first time.
That's okay.
Sorry, Twitch.
Okay, Chris.
Okay, somebody else has something.
All right, so like back to the main question before like that went on for a while.
We were talking about the giving and getting, and then I was talking about why the woman giving is more important because men deal with women for sexual access first.
Fuck. All right, now you got me distracted. All right, so
That's what it was. That's how we started.
And Facebook and Twitch.
Yeah, come on over. Why are we not on Rumble? Oh, we are? Okay, yeah. Guys, come on over to YouTube and Rumble.
All
Sorry,
right, no,
continue.
I remember now. Right.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
so after all of that, remember how you guys were like, oh, do you guys think men would fuck anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think they would personally. So I'm not coming after you with this question, but out of curiosity, would you guys fuck anything being so high value?
No. But hold on. But a majority of guys, here's the thing. A majority of men would have sex with a majority of women. That's
All
the
right.
best way I can put it.
Anything though? Anything's 100%. A majority is what, like 75?
I mean, a slow Wednesday.
Remember,
Shit.
sex is different.
Like 80%. I mean, like if it was a couple years ago, I'd be more open. But nowadays, with like an image and shit like that, you have to be more careful, right?
Yeah.
But there's other guys in my position that wouldn't give a shit and smash anything. So I don't want to use myself as an example because I don't believe in using exceptions to the rule. I think it's very stupid. But I think in general, most guys, if given an opportunity, would smash a vast majority of women.
I think you're right. I think you're right on that subject. I was just
Because men-
honestly curious myself
ahead.
about you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I think in general, like men deal with women for sexual access. I mean, or you don't want to. Okay. She got to hit the bathroom. All right. You were trying to say something. Sorry.
So I was actually gonna say the similar thing as you. What is your definition of a high value man? Like, I want to know that before I ask you.
Okay. A guy that makes, I would say, at least 6 figures a year, if not more. I would say bare minimum. Has respect from his peers. Is good at what he does. He's useful. And he's respected.
Has a good network as
He has a good network as well of other men that are also higher status.
Okay, so a regular man and a high value man. Do you think it's like the same with the amount of women he's going to have relations with? Like you said, the majority of women, are you still going to have intercourse with a bunch of women? Like, would
You mean a regular man versus a high value man?
Yeah, would the high value man still do that?
Yeah, a lot of them will.
But if you're so high value, like she said, why are you giving into it? Wouldn't you just want a higher value woman? Isn't that proving desperation?
Wait,
No.
what's a high value woman?
No, because men and women aren't the
That's
same.
what I was about to ask.
Like,
I was thinking that.
it's not the same. Like a man wants quantity, a woman wants quality.
Why? Why do you want quality over quality?
How
What
long does it
sense?
take you to have a child?
9 months?
Okay, how long does it take me to have a child?
30 seconds.
Doesn't happen.
There you go. So you have way more investment in parental provisioning because you get pregnant. I don't. I can bust nuts in 100 girls and be good. You, on the other hand, have to save your egg for the best guy to bust a nut inside you. So of course you're going to be far more selective because the whole pregnancy process is time consuming and very labor intensive and could kill you in times before, modern medicine. Yeah. So that's why women are more selective. It's biology.
But actually, the egg
Let her-
chooses its own sperm. If you don't.
But it's coming from the same individual.
That's if she wanted.
That's what I mean. She's still going to be selective on the individual that impregnates her, is my point. If given left to
I
own
hear what
devices,
you're saying.
if you leave women to their own devices, they typically pick the same small percentage of men.
Yeah.
You were trying to say something?
Let me gather my thoughts.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
And in your eyes, what's a high value woman?
No such thing.
No such thing.
I mean, they
All right,
have
so
to.
my
why?
OnlyFans.
So if one
Let
day,
me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
There's no such thing as a high value woman by herself.
By herself?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's
shit.
because men, right? Their value is derived from what they create out in the world. A woman's value is derived from creating a family. So there's a reason why a woman
Who
takes a
said
man's
that?
last name.
Who
How
said
did you
that?
figure
Who said
that
what?
out?
Who said that a woman's value is by creating a family?
Did most of the women here say that they would give up their money and their job for a family?
That doesn't relate
I
to
think
that.
that's
Hold on.
I
You said who said that,
personally-
right?
Okay. I'll give you that.
Most of the women here preferred, if given the choice,
Yeah.
a family and a husband
I'll
over a
give
career.
you that because most women don't have, like, back in the day, my
Sure.
grandma used to receive roses off of nothing. Now I have to ask for them shits. I'm not.
That's not funny.
I'm not
So you're
laying
saying
down.
chivalry is
No. Yes, I'm
Okay.
not doing that.
Who killed
Who
chivalry?
killed it?
Who killed it?
Yeah.
Who killed it?
Y'all.
No,
women.
I don't.
Women kill chivalry.
How?
Because women
Wait, I saw a video like
punish
this.
nice guys.
Yep.
Women punish
Nice guys. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that they're not lying though? It is true. Like this day and age, like not all of us are like that, but there's a lot of women that
You
are
are,
like,
though.
men ain't shit. Men ain't shit.
Nigga.
Let's take their money. Let's do this. Let's do that. So a lot of
Period.
men just feel like, why would I do
mean,
that?
we
And it
don't-
shouldn't be like that. We're not all like that.
No,
but-
chivalry. No, it's not dead. Back then, you see one pretty woman and you get married to her when you're young, and that's what you do. Nowadays, you guys are scrolling through Instagram, you're seeing a million OnlyFans models,
Social media.
people out and about.
Yeah,
of
but-
course you're not
Different.
gonna
It's a
settle.
different
You're not gonna. It's different. Of course you're not just gonna settle down.
Yeah, but who's
with one
doing that
person because
though?
the grass looks greener everywhere else now.
Yeah,
no,
but-
I mean I get
It's a different age.
So you think Instagram is the reason why men aren't gentlemen anymore?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I think
Social
phone,
media,
social media. I think
100%.
I don't.
Who
I
do you
mean,
think-
I
who do
think
you
it's
think-
both sides partly.
I
But
think it's a lot
social
deeper
media.
than
Hold
social
on, hold on.
media.
Who do you think social media has poisoned more, men or women?
Women.
Women, of course, 100%.
Ay, Dios mío.
I'm asking
Probably,
her.
probably women. Probably
Okay.
women.
So what's your
Just-
argument then
I
about
could-
social media and Instagram? It's really the women that are ones that control the sexual marketplace, and social media has amplified that. It's the women that think the grass greener on the other side.
Yeah,
Y'all killed it, not us.
Chivalry is dead and women killed it, not men. Because why would a guy, you guys got to understand, men are deductive problem solvers, right? Everything you guys see in this room was built by a man. Men look at a problem. Okay, let me try to figure this out. Men quickly realize, okay, I want sex. How do I get sex? Woman has sex. What do I have to do to get sex from woman? Well, I'm going to give her flowers to be a nice guy. Gets friend zoned. Gets stood up on dates. Get flaked on. Fuck, this doesn't work. How do I get girls? Oh, I need to be a fucking asshole. So what do men do? They adopt the bad boy image, being an asshole, to go ahead and get girls because women respect men that don't necessarily give them the same level of respect. Nice guys finish last, and has been a saying for decades for a reason, because women don't know how to behave when a guy's a gentleman off rip.
That's old.
Women who have daddy issues
Exactly.
will only tolerate that
That's
behavior.
Right.
Tolerate what behavior?
Just to be clear,
Tolerate which behavior?
bad boy behavior. Women
Yeah,
who
I don't
are
tolerate that shit.
100%
Fuckboys
secure with
are negative.
themselves and have.
Correctly.
I disagree.
yeah.
So, so you think that a woman who comes from a nuclear family who has had a very strong father figure in her life is going to go after an asshole?
Exactly.
Women are
Right.
attracted to guys that exhibit Machiavellian traits that aren't necessarily aren't always
Well, younger
attributed.
women.
Well, that's
between
their,
the
okay,
between
that's
the ages
what
of
men
21
want.
and
If they come
24.
from a
That's what men want, though.
dysfunctional family,
The
they
average
come-
80% of American U.S. families have an age difference of 2.3
Why do
years in
men-
marriages. So that is
Like, I
that
get it.
is-
You're saying maybe girls that like know their values or whatever, but when do girls typically realize their value? Whatever. It's when they're older. Men
Yeah,
want
older.
younger, more attractive, more fertile women, and these women tend to look for traits that are more.
Did you just
you
hear
know,
Did you just
Machiavellian.
hear the statistic I just said? So
What?
80% of marriages, the
Yeah.
average age gap is 2.3 years. The only 8% of marriages have an age gap of 10 years or more. So if that was true, then men would be all going after 23-year-olds. Back to my original point, men want more than just the poo-tang. They want to have conversation. I did a poll one time on my Instagram. Asked them, what would you prefer? 32-year-old who you can have a conversation with, or a 23-year-old who you just want to bang? Guess what? 90% of them said, I'd take the 32-year-old any day. So
But
like
really,
what?
being honest?
No,
You don't feel-
100%. No, I'm sorry. I love you guys. Like you guys are, but I'm telling you,
I agree.
No, I
Like,
agree.
no,
I agree.
men.
I agree.
No, but what is most of your Instagram, like your posts? What's most of your posts on Instagram?
I talk about dating and relationships, men and women.
And then do you have like a favorable side or no?
No, I'm split down the middle.
Okay.
Stop the cap.
That's a bit of a. So what is your? I'm trying to understand what is the argument here specifically.
We were talking about, you were saying that guys just want younger, fertile women, and women.
Men are more attracted to younger women. Yes.
But you were saying that women only realize their value as they get older.
No, I mean, as in what you're saying. No, you're saying that women, right, are that basically saying like women like these bad boys or whatever. You're saying that's not true, and I'm saying no.
I was
it is
saying
true.
if they have a strong foundation, if
Right.
they and they come from a nuclear family and they have a very strong father figure in their life, and they have, they're not just going after the bad boy.
that might mitigate it a bit, but they're still attracted to these things.
We're
The
in
lost
Miami.
ones, yes.
We're in
Like
Miami.
women
Do I
are
need
still
to-
attracted to men that have status, that have money, that have Machiavellian traits where they're not necessarily being a nice guy. My argument is chivalry is dead and women killed it. You're saying that women appreciate chivalry if they come from a nuclear family. I'm saying, yeah, that might mitigate it a bit, but even women that come from a two-parent household are still attracted to men that have certain traits that are bad boy tendencies, even if they come from a nuclear family. That's my argument.
And all I was saying was that that's typically younger women, because as women get older, they realize they don't want to be with the assholes anymore, because the assholes typically cheat on them and typically treat them like crap.
And we're telling you, for the most part, men would prefer younger women.
Yeah. In response to that.
No, they may not marry them, but they prefer them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly the point.
Yeah.
So they'll sleep with them,
Yeah, 100%.
and they'll use them, and they'll get rid of them, and then date the 30 and then marry the 32-year-old. Is that right?
I mean, ideally, though, if it goes well, they want to marry them, but
Well, she's talking about like the average guy, right? If you gave a dude, right, the option,
honestly,
hey, pick one.
No poll on Instagram.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's like, what would you want? They're always going to want the younger, more attractive girl, but unfortunately, not every guy has the ability and or the sexual market value to command that or the skill set. Because dealing with younger, more attractive girls that want these bad boys, you have to have some level of game and understanding of female nature because they're going to test you more than an older girl will. Because an older woman, quite frankly, has less value in the dating marketplace, at least.
You don't necessarily have to be a bad boy to attract a younger woman.
We're not saying every single time, but bad boy characteristics make you more attractive to a majority
so
of women.
what are those traits, though? What are those traits?
I think you more.
What does that mean?
For one, being dominant. Like a man that's like a bad boy, does whatever he wants. He doesn't really care too much about what a girl wants. So he's taking lead in that sense. So those traits, being dominant, are going to lead a woman to success.
Honestly, behaving like a woman, being narcissistic, being selfish to a degree, leading the interactions, being dominant, like all these things make you way more attractive as a guy, which is exactly what nice guys don't do.
Yeah.
That sounds so healthy.
Do you think every woman is a narcissist?
Women are attracted to men that are assholes.
It depends on what the woman is looking for in a man.
yes?
Because at the end of the day, there's some women that look for a lot of feminine traits in men as well.
Yes.
Because a lot of men are naturally emit masculine traits. So a lot of women sometimes look for in men that are feminine traits as well. That attract a woman way more in this day and age. Technically,
You think every woman is a narcissist?
Not a lot of women like the bad boy shit anymore. That shit's so played out already.
I asked and you said yes.
A woman that's
Maybe
from
you're
this day and age is saying that bad boy shit's already played
Stop,
out.
man, stop. The girls like guys that are bad boys. Like if you're gonna sit here and say, "Well, that's playing
I'm a
out."
girl.
Girls.
Why are you gonna tell me what I'm
depends what kind of girl. Not all girls. I'm a young girl and I don't like that. So
If you don't text me
That's
back
cap.
I'm a
after
young girl and I
a
don't
whole
like it.
day,
That's cap. Look, just because you found Jesus right now doesn't mean that you didn't fuck with bad boys prior to this.
Yeah,
40
in high
years
school.
ago.
In high school, yeah, because I was lost.
Of course.
Once you get older, you study, you realize your worth, you understand that they need to have both balance.
Why
you
would I want a girl who's been ran through when she was younger?
You said what?
Why would I want a girl who was ran through in high school when she's older?
Who said I was
So who
ran through?
killed romance then? Women are men. You guys, because you're running through everybody.
No, it's the women that killed the romance. Because you guys got to understand that women kill chivalry.
That's
Women
what y'all
kill
gave
romance.
us.
No. Women kill-
Can we get it back?
Okay, look.
It's both parties.
I'm gonna
It's
explain
not
this.
just women.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you be quiet for 2 seconds and
Yes.
listen? Because I'm going to
Yes.
explain how
Go
women
ahead,
kill
Papi.
romance and chivalry.
All right, let's do it.
What did I say before? Men are deductive problem solvers. Men realize that for me to get sex with attractive girls, I must display certain characteristics and tendencies that might not put the girl first, i.e. be a fucking bad boy. Because women control who fucks, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
crime. Okay? So
Right.
since women controls who fucks, men need to adapt to what women are attracted to and most importantly, aroused by. So being an asshole will get you more sex. So why do men that
Not
fuck
true.
a lot of girls have certain similar tendencies? Dan Bilzerian, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, all these guys that had a bunch of women, us, whatever it may be, they have certain asshole Machiavellian traits because women are attracted to this. And a lot of guys that want to get girls have to emulate these traits to a degree. So women are the ones that created the death of romance and chivalry because you guys are the ones that picked that fuck. Men are only going to adapt to what women provide.
But that's old though. This is
Men are only going to adapt to the type of women that there are around.
Yo, man, 2023.
Literally, yeah. Oh, like it's not like you guys know about Gen Z.
Hold on, stop real quick. That's your explanation. It's old. Who else has?
it's
Okay.
old,
Who
like-
else has something response?
No,
Who else can
you
rebut
say-
what I just said?
You say men will fuck anything, right? They'll fuck anything.
To a degree.
So if any
Yes.
man, if I'm walking down the block and 10 guys are looking at me trying to call me, of course I'm not going to be interested in any of those guys that are catcalling me. So of course you saying bad boy, the guy who doesn't care, who doesn't look at you, who doesn't give a fuck. Someone will be like, oh, well, all these guys are looking at me, but this one guy won't. I'm into that.
There you
But
go.
that's-
All right.
No,
Does
I-
anyone else want to rebut what I just said?
He's proving his point.
And wait, revote means argue, right?
Yes.
No, I'm not arguing.
But I'm saying, where am I? This isn't,
Because
it's not
the
like that
argument,
everywhere.
the argument is simply that women killed romance and chivalry from their sexual selections.
Myron, I
That's
have a
what I'm
question
arguing.
for
I'm
you.
saying women killed it, and I just explained it to you that men are deductive problem solvers, and they will do what they need to do to get laid, which means being an asshole or a bad boy to do so. Does anyone have a rebuttal for that specifically?
No, but could I ask a question? Do you think that we can get chivalry back?
Nah, nigga. That's
Probably
not.
not. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. In
That's
order to
like-
get chivalry back, women are going to have to regress on feminism, and they're not doing that.
They won't do it.
They're not doing that. Women
No.
want to have their independence. their ability to earn, their ability to be independent and single, whatever it may be. That's cool. But you cannot have the strength of feminism simultaneously while chivalry is being practiced, because chivalry in itself goes against equality, which is what feminism preaches. Chivalry is preferential treatment to a woman because she's a woman, which battles against feminism because feminism fights for equality.
Well, what are we supposed to do then? So with the
There's just gonna-
OnlyFans, is it too late?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just that 1 in a million guy.
Told you, that's your only plan.
Did anyone else have something on that past arc? Go ahead.
I see your analogy is flawed because I mean, you're saying you're giving this bad boy aspect because of rejection. That's the origin of it all. You're because you get rejected, you're gonna become an asshole to women. Like, it's not like we're begging, don't open the door for me, don't purchase this meal, don't do this. It's not like we're begging for it. Yeah, there's different women who are more masculine, more negative towards your eyes. However, you can't generalize all of us because of rejection.
The world works on generalities. If I tell you that you have a 80% failure rate being a nice guy, most guys are going to say, damn, fuck that, I'm going to be an asshole. So of course, there's a minority of women that will appreciate flowers on a first date, or you being a gentleman, being nice and being a pushover. Some girls might appreciate that, but most won't. So since most won't, what do men have to do? They have to go off of the probability and not the possibility. You've made a lot of arguments for the possibility. I'm telling you, I'm going off of probabilities. If I want to increase my likelihood of getting laid, I must adapt and become a bad boy, because that's what most women favorably respond to sexually. Hold on, let her. You have anything for that?
It goes both ways. I mean, with
How does it go both ways?
with chivalry, I mean, as well, like, you can't, you gotta respect to be respected. You can't just plainly go off generalizations. You go on a date with a woman who does appreciate it, but you turn out to be a dick. How does that make you look? Naturally, she's gonna reject you if you're a nice guy or a bad guy. I mean, it just depends if you connect with the person. That's just how.
Well, fresh.
That's what he's saying, though.
We're-
He's saying that not everybody.
We are not saying to be mean to women. We're saying, for example, the traits of an asshole, so to speak, are dominant. They lead things firsthand, and they don't give a fuck what women think off rip. However, if she deserves that gentleman-like behavior, then she'll get it. But it has to be earned.
But it can't be in an abundance either.
it has to be earned.
But what I mean, I don't understand what you're trying to. What are you arguing here?
I mean, like, I believe.
Why is there a saying nice guys finish last, and it's lasted for decades?
I mean, like, it depends on the guy. If you're a creepo, we're gonna reject you. But
But a lot of these creeps are nice guys, is my point.
But fresh Myron, have these girls ever had a one night stand before? Like, tell me, who has not have a one night stand before? Who has not? So that what? That's 3 out of what 10 girls. So yeah, so girls actually reward guys who actually has their shit together on the first night. So why would guys want to, wait?
Chris,
longer?
shut up, man. Shut up, bro.
There we go.
Yeah, so anyway, does that make sense?
yeah, I can't deny that.
That jerks in general get more women. It's just how it is.
That's old.
No.
That's old?
In that aspect, no.
I would
It
argue.
depends on the woman, because women can be stupid as hell.
Stop. I would argue it's even more pronounced in today's day and age.
Not around.
Yeah,
me.
not at all. Correct. No, he's
Not
right.
in my
No,
world.
he's right though,
I think
because
he's
a
right.
lot of women.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's right.
Look,
It depends on the type of woman that you are.
Look,
And a lot of women, a lot of women are
that you are, the type of woman
this is what
that
I
you
mean.
are.
Stop. This is what I mean when I say women lack critical thinking skills. Let me explain why you're 100% wrong.
Ooh,
The reason why you're wrong is because we have social media, we have dating apps, we have the internet. Do women have more options now or 50 years ago?
Both. It's
No.
both parties. They
Both parties have more options now than 50 years ago.
Okay, stop. Now, and I'm going to explain to you why you're wrong about that here in a second. But do women have more options now or 50 years ago?
Both parties have more
I think
options.
50. I think 50.
Realistically
Both parties.
speaking, who
Both
has more
parties.
options, men or women?
Both
Right
parties.
now?
Both parties.
Right now, I think probably men, because they're women kind of. I don't know.
Both.
Shit.
Okay, look.
In
look.
discussions of
It's
what
both.
sex
If
or
we're gonna
sex
have-
or
stop.
relationship.
Look.
There's technology. It's both.
Stop.
Girls.
If we're gonna have a logically sound conversation that
We
isn't
are.
low IQ, we have to understand that men don't have nearly as many options as women, period. Whether it was 1950 or now. Most women, okay, find most men as unattractive. That's a fact. It's been proven on dating apps. It's been proven all over the place. There's a reason why she's a dating coach and probably most of her clients are men. There's a reason why we got 12,000 plus people watching here on YouTube. Women don't have issues with attracting men. Men have a lot of issues with attracting women. Can we agree on that?
No,
Yeah,
no, because if you're an unattractive female,
There's a
your
reason to that.
your
No, I mean,
options are a lot
no,
more.
I
set.
I guarantee you there's a reason to that.
There's a reason.
Like
Tinder,
I
plenty of fish.
disagree.
Bumble, there are plenty of.
Yeah.
No, I
Right,
can,
exactly for guys.
and the men said earlier how much percent that men are literally willing to fuck anything, how like a huge percent.
They've done studies on this where they've literally taken a woman that's fat, obese, unattractive, and put her Tinder profile up and then put a man's Tinder profile up that's in the top
They
1% of
will.
looks. The woman had 4 to 5 times as many matches as that man. And that woman was absolutely deplorable looking. So that's not even a point of argument. A very attractive man has less pull than an average girl. Even a below average girl.
What's wrong with
Period.
I'm saying all that. I'm saying all that to establish the foundation of what me and you were talking about earlier when I said women have more options than men. Now, going back to what I was saying, since women have more options than men, that lets them be more picky, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're more picky, that means that you're going to select a man that's better because you have more options, correct?
Yes.
No, it's because what you said earlier. We have to carry a baby. It's
It's
gestation, and you know that. Come on, Myron. I've watched your show before.
Well,
I
then
know that.
You should know then that if you watch the show, that women look for men that have a bunch of different traits: tall,
So does
money,
men,
social
though.
status, security, strength.
Because
all
we are
these things.
carrying your baby. You don't.
That does not refute my point that women have more options than men do.
human with you.
If anything, that increases the chances of them being more selective.
Well, duh. That's
not
evolutionary
arguing.
psychology.
Okay,
Like,
well,
what point are you making?
Well, if you would stop interrupting, I'd be able to do so.
She's just having a conversation.
My whole point is that chivalry is dead because women have more options than they've ever had before, thanks to the internet, dating apps, etc. So therefore, why is a girl going to sit there and take roses from the nice guy when she has a bad boy NBA player sliding in her DMs if she's attractive enough?
Depends on
Women
the girl.
have more
That's
options.
how
Yo,
the
shut the
girl
fuck
is.
up.
It
Everybody
depends
shut
on
the
the
fuck up.
girl.
If I'm talking, shut up until I make my point. The reason why you guys keep interrupting with asinine comments is because you don't let me finish
You're
from
the
saying
one
what the
who's
fuck I'm
getting
saying.
triggered right now. You
No,
told us to not get
Be
triggered.
quiet. Be quiet.
Okay.
Because you
there
guys
you
have
go.
been interrupting the entire time. And then you asked me stupid questions, which I'm about to answer,
Stupid
but I
questions.
can't.
Yo,
It's not stupid questions.
I think she got a.
But I got you.
You think that's funny?
What?
When you talk, we don't mess you up.
No, it's not funny. But I don't like
think it's funny,
being.
though?
I don't like someone saying "shut the fuck up."
Because you've been interrupting several times.
Then
I've
my-
counted it. It's been over 5 as I've been trying to make this one point.
I mean, he told me, and I work her, so
Then my
relax,
bad.
relax. Shut
So
the
if
fuck
I'm
up.
making a point, be quiet.
There you
Speak
go.
when
If-
spoken to.
If you
Please.
said quiet, I would have. Yeah,
Shut
that's
up.
fine.
But see, here's the thing though. When you keep doing it,
My bad.
I have to let you know, hey, shut up.
That's fine. You can say shut up.
Okay then.
Yeah, I got you.
Shut up.
Anyway, so what I was saying was the whole point, just to bring this back so this all makes sense. I'm saying chivalry is dead. Romance is dead. Women killed it. Okay? My argument for that is because Instagram, online dating apps, etc. Women have more options than ever before. So since women have more options, they could be more selective. Since they're more selective, they're going to screen harder for men that meet certain metrics. Since women have more options. So therefore, nice guys didn't have a chance before. Now they have even less of a chance because women have options that extend states. A girl that's in LA can get a DM from a dude in New York if her Instagram profile is good enough and get flown out within a couple of days. Women have more options now. So therefore, why the fuck is a girl that's hot, that's in the middle of Topeka, Kansas, going to tolerate a guy locally next to her, giving her some flowers saying, oh, you're so beautiful, when she could go ahead and get flown out by another guy? So if anything, today with internet and modern day society, it's made women even less appreciative of chivalrous and nice guys.
Correct.
That's my argument. Now I'm turning it to y'all.
The thing is, the internet is way more desperate now. So the thing is, men are more desperate.
But he's not saying that everybody's like that.
My point is that he's saying chivalry is dead. The thing is, men have become more desperate in this day and age, which is why women become way more or less. It's way more easier to select a man because men are more. It's so easy to jump on any woman, on anything that they can.
That doesn't
now in
refute
this
my
day and
argument.
age, especially on internet dating apps, because 9 times out of 10, because the thing is, a lot of men do catfishing. A lot of men pretend to be something that they're not. So at the end of the day,
How does that refute my argument?
What's your point?
How does that
I love
refute
you,
my
but
argument?
it doesn't. And we all, as women, want to say that that's not what's true, but it is.
It is because the thing is, like, when you get something constantly, you get used to it.
You don't appreciate it. Thank you.
You don't want the nerd. You don't want the nerd next door that's
you know?
being nice to us and trying to take us out because he's freaking ugly, but we want the fucking guy that's
All
trying
right.
to
Look,
take us
I get
out.
that you guys agree.
No.
I'm going to turn this to girls that disagree.
I disagree. I disagree.
Hold on. Okay.
Sorry.
What did I say that was incorrect there? Because the whole point is women kill chivalry and romance, and I explained why. Go ahead.
Wait, what are you asking me?
Yeah,
They killed it.
Stupid. So
They killed it because
I'm giving you the opportunity now to respond to what I said.
it's both parties. Both parties killed it. It's like you're both contributing to the same thing because you're both hurt, you're both lost. It starts from the family foundation. Like if your family is dysfunctional, you're gonna naturally want toxic stuff.
I'm not talking about the why. I'm telling you what is. Can you refute what I just said about why chivalry is dead?
Why?
And
it's
women killed it. That's my stance.
It's both parties. It's both parties.
But who was the larger
They-
contributor to the death of chivalry and romance? Men or women? I said it's women, and I gave an argument for why.
Yeah.
Can you refute that?
It's both parties because men hurt that woman and now she turned into a player and now she playing everybody. Now she hurting the good boy and the good boy is hurting others. It's like a chain that goes, you know? So it's both parties.
Okay, you said she got hurt.
Yeah.
Who hurt her?
Bad boy, right?
Who picked the bad boy?
She didn't know probably. You know,
But who picked him?
She did because she didn't have a good foundation in her family.
She picked the bad boy.
Because she didn't have a good foundation in her family.
Did I not say that women pick who fucks?
Okay. She didn't have a good foundation in her
Stop.
family.
Did I not say that?
Yeah, that's cool because she didn't know who she was. You know?
But they're still picking.
Right, but they'll
Yeah.
figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If they're not continue being lost in that path.
My argument is that women killed romance and chivalry, and you just proved it again in your statement.
It's not just women.
Have you ever
both
lied or
parties.
manipulated to get laid?
Yeah.
Have you ever lied or manipulated?
Yeah,
to...
every single guy's done that.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
So there's no onus on the man for doing that.
Again, what did I say before? Men are deductive problem solvers, correct? So if men want to get laid, they realize that being honest with women, being a nice guy doesn't work. So how do they adapt? By lying and manipulating.
And then women who are these beautiful young ladies' age realize and start to put together the patterns and the pieces that, oh, wait a minute. He is being an asshole. He is manipulating me.
Right.
He is
There you go.
not a good guy. And then they wake up
They wake up.
and go, oh,
That's not the.
I know that pattern. I know that gaslighting
How long does it
pattern.
take, though?
I know that Machiavellian
Years.
pattern.
Nah, 1 year.
Not
Less.
true.
So hold on. Whose fault is
Depends.
it though?
Yeah, whose
If
fault?
she's choosing, then, for example,
Okay, I love you guys, but this is the
hold on.
part that like drives me crazy about your show
She had a choice.
is the black and white thinking and the blaming. It doesn't do
Because that's the
anything.
point,
It's very
though.
general.
It's not
It's
supposed to be
very
looking
general.
at a
Hey.
It's
woman.
like, why
Wait,
don't
wait.
you guys make unity? Why don't you guys make it understand
not
that
the
it's
point of
both
the show.
parties that's
Point.
contributing to it? I get it that you're trying to bash women. I understand that. That's
That's
like
not
that's
true,
the
though.
main. That's the
How do
main
we
thing.
bash women?
But it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
true though, because
No,
he's
it's not.
focusing on women though.
Yeah, because
It's
you
true that
because
because
you're
he's
not
focusing
married.
on women.
actually, we're hard
It's
on
both
men.
parties
We're
that's
hard on men.
contributing to
Actually,
it.
The
no,
point
we're
is
hard on
that
men.
they're trying
Pause.
to look at it from a realistic point of view. As me, I'm a woman's woman. I agree with everything, but I also agree with what they're saying. You have to look at it as at a realistic point of view of how things are real, not as a woman's woman and how we see things. Because you guys are all right, but they're also right. You have to look at it.
Wait, what?
I didn't say they're wrong.
Okay.
I didn't say they're wrong. I said
But you're
they're
trying to say
contributing.
they're
I said
not
both
bashing
parties
women,
are
though.
contributing. I said both parties are contributing. You didn't listen.
No, man.
I'm listening.
Look,
I'm just
look,
saying
look.
they're not
Yeah.
bashing women, though.
The women control
Well, it sounded
who
like it.
fucks. If you control something, that means you have authority and, most importantly, responsibility.
Right.
Correct?
Well, let-
So therefore, if women are the ones that have the authority over who fucks, with authority comes responsibility. You're trying to take accountability from the girl saying, well, they got manipulated and the guy lied. The guy lied and manipulated in direct response to how women mate select, which is what? The bad boy. Brings it all full circle.
Women mate select based off of competencies.
A lot of men show sociopathic tendencies.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that
Which women
contributes
are-
a
which
lot
women are
to the way
attracted
that
to?
the way the man portrays himself. So the women are obviously gonna fall for the way that
Yo,
the man
this is the
portrays
biggest
himself.
hope I've ever seen
That's
in my life.
my
Women not
problem.
taking accountability for
I'm
their
not
sexual
thinking that the women
decisions.
aren't taking accountability
Hey.
because a woman will fall for whatever the fuck she wants to feel like falling for, but at the same time, the man knows better. Because at the end of the day, the women were showed cook and clean and be in the kitchen and shut the fuck up.
Why so loud?
That's my point. I'm so
Because
sorry
she
about
has
that.
something to say.
I'm sorry.
So,
I'll lower my tone.
all you guys
I'll
have
lower
been
my
doing,
tone.
all you guys have been doing is
Okay.
making excuses and not taking
No
accountability.
one's
for the
making
fact
excuses, but
that-
my thing is at the end of the day, you're trying to prove man is right, man is right, woman
That's
is
what
wrong.
you're being
At
in,
the
I'm
end of
not
the day,
buying it.
you're gonna prove man is right. I'm gonna show equality.
Equality. There
That's
you go.
it.
you know.
What did I,
At this
when did I
day and
ever
age,
say?
it's
Hold on.
2023.
Because you're
Honestly,
yo,
you
hold on one
gotta-
second. Stop.
Okay,
How
go
did I
ahead.
say man is right?
My point is, you're saying you literally said your words yourself. Women are wrong. Women are at fault. Women are horrible people. You said it with your
said
own
that?
words. You said that.
No, you didn't.
Not you. You
Never
said
said
that.
that.
No.
In other words, the
no,
thing is, it's context.
Pause,
It's
pause.
context and the way that I was trying to say.
Lizzo.
Go ahead.
When did you say that? Please tell me.
When did I say man wrong, woman, man
Like I
right,
said,
woman wrong?
it's context.
Lizzo.
Anyone can read between the context.
No. When did you say that?
Like I said,
In
it's
words.
context.
When did you say it?
Like I said, it's context.
So you're lying then. You're lying.
Context. I'm not lying. It's
You are lying.
context. If you use
You
psychologically
lied to
and
all
you
these
read
people
between
here.
the lines,
Oh,
it's
so
context.
you just lied.
If you're
your feelings.
intelligent, you can read between the lines.
You
You can
aren't.
read context.
Oh,
That's
so
my
you
point.
are.
That's my point.
Hold on.
Women, the
Yo.
thing is, you're
She's
trying to
not
point.
stupid.
My point is, you're trying to point fingers and
stupid.
blame women that
Don't
they're
say
wrong
that,
for
though.
Do you
chivalry
even know
that
what
is
the
dead.
debate is about?
How on earth are we going to show chivalry?
Stop. Yo, look, this ain't your show, number one.
You see?
Number two, do you even know what we're debating right now?
I'm well aware of what we're debating.
What?
You said
Explain-
chivalry.
tell me
You
what-
said the women are the fault of why chivalry is dead.
Yes.
The thing is, chivalry is dead because women in this day and age act like bitches. They act like women. Why can't we this? Why can't we this? Why can't we that? They want to act
So you're
like the
blaming
women
women
in
for
this
it.
day and age. I'm not blaming women in this day and age. My point
You're
is,
shaming women? You're a woman
like I
shamer?
said,
Oh my God.
I'm
Oh
not
my
a woman
gosh.
shamer. Like
How can you
I
say
said,
that?
you're just
You
like
hate women?
I have an associate's degree in
Context.
psychology,
You
so
hate
you're
women?
not schooling or fooling anybody. Like I said, at this day and age. At this day, I'm not disrespecting, and when you guys tell me to lower my tone, I lower my tone. And when you tell me when you guys tell me to be quiet, I be quiet. I don't talk over anybody, and
Go
nor
ahead,
do
make
I
your point.
disrespect
Who's
anybody.
more responsible for the
Like I
death of
said.
romance and chivalry?
Like I said, the thing is, romance in this day and age is ruined because of social media. It doesn't have to do with a specific person. It has to do
Who
with
has
a
social
certain
media
platform.
negatively impacted more?
The thing is, social media has negatively impacted people
But
in
who
general.
has it affected more negatively when it comes to dating?
People.
If we have to
People.
pick one of the two genders of people.
It's not about that because at this day,
See, you don't want to have that discussion.
Yeah.
If you want to sit here
I
and virtue
never
signal,
I never
and
said
say
I didn't want to have
people
that
and not
discussion.
be not make actual
The thing
real
is, you're
conclusions.
trying to point a finger and blame somebody. I'm not trying to blame
Can I get
anybody
some?
because what good does it do to blame one
You wanna
gender?
be in the
Because
middle.
everyone has their
You wanna
own.
be in the middle.
Everyone has their own opinion. Your opinion is biased, just like my opinion is biased.
I gave
you believe
a
what you believe,
logically
and I believe
sound
what I
reason.
believe.
Hold on. The difference between me and you is I gave a very logically sound reason based on
Okay.
numbers and data why
To you.
chivalry and romance is dead, and I'm
To you.
arguing that women are the ones that killed it because women are the ones
To you.
that pick your shut
That's
up
an
while
opinion.
I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, but don't tell her to shut up.
I don't care. I don't
No,
care.
look,
I'm
look,
on their show. I'm on their show at the end of the day, so I don't really
I
care.
don't know
Go ahead.
what you guys think this is, but this is our platform, our podcast.
But
You
you're
guys are
using
here as
women,
guests.
though. You're using women to talk about your
I'm
platform.
gonna let you talk.
I
I'm
don't-
sorry. You're
I don't
right. It's
care.
your
I don't
platform, but
care.
you're not
It's
gonna
their-
do
it's their
it.
platform. I don't
so
care.
if I'm saying something, I'm not speaking. I'm not going to sit here and tell you talking over me.
Of course.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm the host. I'm moderating it.
Yes.
You're here as a guest.
Yes.
Understand your role and your position. Respect the platform.
Yes.
Your little side comments. You need to stop. This is now the
just-
second time I've warned you about it. Okay.
You can warn
Because
me a
once
third
again,
time.
I've given you when I do give you a chance to say your piece, you don't say anything.
I did.
You don't make any real arguments or no real points or anything. You're just arguing to argue, which is fine if you want to argue in bad faith, but just understand that makes you look fairly foolish. All right? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
It does. I'm just being honest with you. It does.
Yeah.
Because you've not actually been able to refute the entire argument, which I'm saying men and women, right? Chivalry is dead and romance is dead because women killed it.
I'm not gonna accept that though.
That's fine.
You don't have to accept the truth.
Right. So that's not the truth though. That's your opinion. It's your opinion.
Yeah, Myron.
And I'm saying that from a respectfully point of view. Like literally.
I literally just outlined
That's your
why
opinion.
romance and chivalry is dead.
I
and
get you.
did
And
it
I told you it's from the
with
family.
numbers.
It starts from
It's
the
a fact.
family. It starts from the family because her dad didn't show
hold
her
on.
affection.
You're talking about the why. I'm talking about the what. The why is irrelevant. I'm not asking you why chivalry is dead. I'm saying
for
who
me,
was
the
who,
what is both parties for me.
I love you.
incredible.
The whole point was who has more to blame.
Yeah,
And
who
honestly,
control? Yeah,
the
like,
problem can be solved from the root cause. What's the root cause?
Alright,
both
Unfortunately,
parties.
it's huh?
Both parties.
No, but
All right, let me.
what's the root cause of the problem though?
Go ahead. You can go.
No,
No,
I'm asking you.
he's talking to you.
Both parties.
One party has to be more than the other.
No.
It can't be in the middle
can
though.
be
That's what
equal.
you guys don't understand.
It can be equal.
There has to be
Thank you.
one.
Has to be one.
All right.
if women controls who fucks, therefore they have responsibility over that authority.
Sure. Yes, I agree with that.
So that's
then
it.
Who's the root
But
problem?
that
That's the
doesn't
end.
mean that's fully women, though. It's just fully women.
We're just saying who has more of a majority stake in the issue. And it's women. It's simple.
Women
Okay,
pick
so,
sex.
so if I make my husband mad and he beats the shit out of me, it's my fault too.
What caused the problem?
We're not gonna power out a
We're not
good
saying
day.
that's right, but what caused the problem?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not right, but what caused the problem?
Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Like,
And then once again, you chose the man that's gonna beat your ass.
Yeah.
Zero accountability.
You don't jump into
Too many
relationship.
people talking at the same
Just
time.
no, like zero, like women pick this, women choose that. Oh my god, but is it though? It's like no, man. If you get power, responsibility comes with power. Like that's just how it is.
So there's no onus on somebody gaslighting you for a year and a half. How many have you been in a toxic relationship? And did you believe that person?
Who picked the
Did
man,
you
though?
hold on? Did you believe that did that person come and portray himself as a different person in the beginning?
Sociopathic tendencies, as like I said.
Okay,
Can I add to
so
that? Sociopathic tendencies.
So,
What's your
Fresh,
argument?
what's the argument is we were talking about somebody getting beaten.
Yeah, that's
And that is the woman's fault. If the man decided to present himself as a different human being in the beginning and change, this goes for men and women. This is
So what's the argument?
You're saying to me that there's someone to blame, and my argument to you was that would it be my fault if my husband beat me? And you're coming at me saying,
Let's put it in reverse. Let's say I chose a woman, right? That was nice to me in the beginning, was a snake. She was using me for my money, playing me. Whose fault is that?
It's your fault that you fell for a liar? Did you not hear the irony in my voice? Did you not pick that up?
Yo,
I just flipped it for you.
And
right?
I said,
What did say?
wait, I'm sorry.
It is
It
my
would be
fault.
your fault that you fell
I
for someone
took
like that?
responsibility for my choice.
That is not
You
true.
did not. I
true.
picked
That's
a
not
woman
true.
that was not good for me. That was my problem.
Yeah.
My fault. You chose a man that beat your ass. That's your fault.
What
now,
are you
now,
talking
now,
about?
now,
I feel like
When you're seeing it from a logical point of view, not an emotional point of view. You're seeing it from logic.
Don't stay, leave right away, because that's wrong. But ultimately, you chose a man that could beat you.
But these
I'm just
women,
saying-
did you stay? Did you stay when you found out that he was toxic?
No, I mean, like, actually,
I would. She's been waiting. Actually, can she?
I would
say
skate so fast. I'd run
goes-
faster than I ever have.
Nobody jumps to our relationship expecting something bad to happen.
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
Correct.
you can meet a guy from a girl's perspective because I'm a girl. He can be the nicest guy ever, give you everything.
Yes.
And you can, you're gonna fall for what you see, for what he's giving you.
Yes.
Right? And then people, not even guys, like people in general, they start showing the true colors when they get what they want.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. When you realize, damn, this nigga's actually an asshole. That's when you as a person is like,
Leave.
okay, I leave.
Yeah.
If you stay, then
Thank
that's
you.
your fault.
Thank you.
That's it. That's all I have to say.
So the point is, ultimately speaking, we as adults make choices. For example, I choose a woman, she's good at the beginning, but then turns bad. It is still my fault. I'm being accountable. You, on the other hand, is saying, oh, it's a man's fault. No, it is your fault because you chose the man.
When did I hold on? No, I did not say that.
didn't say that.
I did not say that. I said if the person lies and is deceptive and you fall for that, I don't believe that that's the person's fault. So you're basically saying that the person that lied, hold on. No, you didn't. First of all, you didn't hear the irony in my voice. I did not say that it was your fault. I was saying it sarcastically. You didn't catch that. Did I say, girls, back me up here. Thank you very much.
I do think
You're saying that once you're hold on. You're saying the minute that you find out that somebody's deceptive, up until that point, up until let's say 3 months, you put a mask on. We don't know who you are, and then all of a sudden you come out as a wife beater. That first 3 months that you were deceptive, It is not my fault.
A guy is not
that
gonna
is
beat you
your
up from
fault.
0 to 60 though.
Nah, you should have kept guards up.
I
Guards
never
up.
shifted the blame from it being my fault.
No,
You're
because-
testing it. I said from the very beginning, I chose wrong. Even though she tricked me,
No.
I chose wrong. So
How
ultimately,
would you know?
That's the point.
How would you know?
That's the problem with dating today. You don't take the time to vet somebody. You just rush into things.
You
that's
said
the problem.
multiple times.
No,
though,
that's why-
you
that's why we
chose
keep
to
our
be
guards
with,
up.
Someone
But
that's a
hold
man.
on, hold
a
on.
woman
The
that's a
guard is
man.
good because guess what? That guard keeps you safe until you figure out who the person is. Now,
The guard, and but the thing is, even when you find out who the person is, the guard was still up. You never let it down. So when you find out who they are, you don't care because you already had 8 other hoes.
The moment you find out,
Yeah.
you should leave though. The whole point is that like
But
you make
when
a
you're
choice
in
in
love-
life, and it's your responsibility to deal with that choice. I'm just saying you had the argument earlier. Okay, cool. You find a man, he's lying to you at the very beginning, he's faking it, he's evil. Awesome. But ultimately speaking, you still chose the guy. So responsibility means, you know what? He's a bad person. I'm gonna leave. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what you do when you find out who that person is.
Yes.
But that you don't know that before. So how would that be my fault if I didn't know that the person that I had no idea they were a complete fraud?
I mean,
So how would it be my fault?
So
It's the
hold
same
on.
thing, vice versa.
In the law of the land, does being naive take away all blame?
Younger girls who have no experience in dating.
No, that doesn't.
No. Yeah.
Of course they're naive. Of course they don't have experience.
Once again, it's an adult 18 plus. Being naive does not take away the issue. The point is that, like, as an adult, you make a choice here. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Ultimately speaking, the man makes a choice, you make a choice. We're just saying, for example, take accountability, be responsible.
Yeah,
That's all
and
we're
here's
saying.
the thing. Like, I'll be honest. A lot of y'all just been like dodging accountability with your answers
The whole time.
I'm just all I'm saying is that this all started. Chivalry is dead, romance is dead, and women killed it because women are the ones that pick who fucks. Since you pick who fucks, that means you have the responsibility of who fucks.
Yep.
Guess who
Excuse me.
fucks? Assholes fuck most of the time. The same toxic fuckboys that you guys complain about are the ones that fuck. So therefore,
Not
the women are
all
the
of
ones
them.
picking them. Those are the guys getting most of the girls.
You talk about options and choosing. You know what the term gold digger means?
Yes.
Yes.
So
So
what is
someone
that?
like you who's famous, has a podcast, all these things, I'm sure you get DMs from women all day long, probably.
Not as much as y'all think.
Well, either way, you're getting a lot of DMs because of this podcast, probably.
No.
See, this is let me, here's the thing.
You
This
have
is-
options.
No, look, this is a
I wish you
fallacy
had
that women think. This is how on easy mode women live. You guys realize that a guy that's a celebrity has less pull than an average chick.
Yep.
When it comes to dating and relationships. Think about it. Strip clubs, dating coaches, pornography, etc. That entire industry exists because men struggle with women.
OnlyFans.
The biggest problem with men and women is that men's brains are automatically in their dicks and women are more mature than men. That's why the biggest problem is between men and women, because men are more immature than a lot of shit that comes to
Women are
relationship
more
and
mature than
maturity than men.
Men are more mature
it
than
comes
women,
to
right? I'm sorry,
I'm talking
women are
about
more mature?
relationships. I'm talking
Women
about
are more mature?
relationships.
Your argument is women are more
I'm talking
mature,
about relationships in
Okay.
general.
Women are more
When it
mature.
comes to relationships,
Listen,
women are
go.
more mature than men.
All right, women are more mature than men.
Yes.
Okay, so if women are more
Yes.
mature, they're the ones that pick who fucks, correct? Thank
you.
Whose fault is it?
Like I said, the thing is
Please answer the question.
the thing is psychologically, sociopathic tendencies. Sociopathic people will present themselves to you in a way that you want that they want you to perceive
Hold on,
them.
stop. Answer the question.
That's
Stop
my
deflecting.
point. The thing is, if
women are more
someone is
mature,
acting a certain
yo,
way,
stop yelling.
Calm down.
You need to calm down.
Here's the question.
Like I
You
said,
said you made a statement that women are more mature than men. So my argument is okay, cool.
Yes,
women are more
because the
mature than
thing
men.
is,
So
men are
if women are
blaming
more mature,
chivalry on women.
if women are more mature, that means that they have the responsibility of picking the guys they fuck, right?
The thing is, that's why women are more able to. Okay, you guys wanted me to talk, but you're laughing
And
over me.
if you're
You
more
guys didn't
mature,
wanna-
stop
okay,
talking
my
over
point is, you
people.
guys didn't
'Cause you're
want
not
me to
making
talk
sense.
over.
Hey,
Okay,
wait,
You're not making
like I
sense.
said, okay, but
Listen.
can I speak?
You're not making
Can I
sense.
speak?
Wait, pause.
You're not making
Like I
sense.
Wait.
said,
just
For the
30
podcast.
seconds.
like I said,
Hey,
my
hey,
point.
wait, listen. For the podcast, right?
Yes.
Please stop talking over the host, please. If you're more mature, please stop talking over people, okay? One mic at a time. Calm the fuck down. Stop yelling into the mic because the audience right now, they're complaining, okay?
Yeah, and you're
First of all-
kind of going on random tangent rants that don't necessarily deal with the topic at hand. But if you're going to make the assertion that women are more mature than men, therefore that means they have more responsibility than men. So they pick the guys that fuck. So
Okay.
therefore they have the responsibility of killing chivalry, right?
that my statement in stating that women are more mature than men is in the fact that women can depict the bullshit faster than men can.
Well,
Okay.
That's my point. That's my point, and what I'm trying to.
Stop real quick. If women can go ahead and pick up on the bullshit, right, fast, that means that they have even more responsibility for picking the bad boys, right?
They don't pick up.
When women
Hold on,
pick
let
one
her
at a
make-
time.
She made her bed. Sleep in. Go ahead.
Yeah. End it now.
You're digging yourself in a hole.
My point is that the thing is when men. The thing is, I didn't say when it is that women depict on men's bullshit. The thing is, men go like, "Oh, nice guys always finish last. Chivalry is always dead." The thing is because men always decide to show their true colors once the bed is already made.
But women are better
Once
at picking
shit's-
up character, right? And they're
the
better
thing-
at maturity, right?
Did I say that women are better at picking up on maturity and on character?
literally
I
said
didn't
they're
say
better at-
that. The
You-
thing
you
is,
just
I
did.
say women
What
are
the
more mature.
fuck?
Did I say when it is that women depict on maturity and when it is specifically?
You don't
No,
make
I said
sense.
that women do pick
You don't
up
make
on shit
sense.
faster than when men would do.
You don't make
It
sense.
is.
My
To
ears
you,
hurt.
You're using
I-
a lot of words that don't make sense and don't coincide with what you're trying to say.
Okay.
I think you're using some of the definitions incorrectly, which is why we might not be able to understand you.
It's the thing is you don't understand me. It's not that men don't understand me. It's that you specifically don't understand
The whole
me.
chat is confused by what you're
Okay,
saying.
well,
You didn't know the
like I
definition of
said-
misogyny, for example, and use it
Like
incorrectly.
I said, the thing is you're incorrect and onto depicting.
let her talk.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay.
She make. I mean,
Go
you don't
ahead.
make sense in your arguments. I'm just sorry. That's just what it is.
I think she can
being
save
honest
you
with
from
To
it.
you.
I don't know
You don't make
what's
sense. Period.
To you.
I don't know what's happening.
You
but
got
I-
13,000 people right now that are confused and don't know what you're saying.
To
May I
just you,
speak?
hon.
Let me tell you, 13,000
speak,
people.
please?
Fuck you. How about that? What the fuck?
Can we define? Hold on.
30,000.
Hold on.
Yo. What is your problem?
Nothing.
What's your what do you? Why are you disrespect the audience for no reason?
Yeah.
Because I can.
Yo, Home Depot leave, man.
Yo, get out
Yo,
of here.
no,
Get
no,
the fuck out of here, bro.
fuck shit, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, fuck it.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Home Depot, man, dumb bitch.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yo, yeah, you are a bitch because you know what? Because you said fuck you to the audience, man. Fuck you, man. Get out of here, man. Hey, leave, man. Home Depot, man. Get the fuck out, man. All that shit, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Hey, do not disrespect the homeboy.
Chris, you got no ass, nigga.
Yeah, no ass, man.
Ridiculous, bro.
Yo, she went to Home Depot because she needs fucking wood for her ass, man.
So
Glass wood, man. All right, Home Depot.
Yeah, just
We wish you the
whatever,
best,
bro.
but, that
Like,
was-
yo, that's
No,
ridiculous.
I mean, come on, man.
Make
Like,
an ass of yourself on the show for no reason. Stupid.
Okay, keep talking about me.
Yo, no one cares, bro. Just leave, walk out.
So
you just embarrass your guy that you were seeing for 3 weeks.
Getting
kicked out in front of
Myron and
14,000
Fresh.
people.
Can I, with all due
Ridiculous.
respect, can we have a
Get the fuck outta here,
discussion
man.
though
What the fuck,
on
man?
what you would consider a nice guy? Like what are those qualities? Because I think that where I'm trying to come from is not so black and white. Like what can we teach men?
the gray area.
What is the gray area? How can you be both? Because I know that both of you are kind men, but you display traits of competency, such as you own your own business, you're very successful, you're very hardworking. I would argue that the traits that women are looking for are those that you display,
Before
which
we
I
move on to
weren't.
that topic, did anyone else have anything on the chivalry thing before we move on to that one?
That's a
She
good
was
one,
trying
by
to
the way.
talk.
I've been trying to talk for a while.
Yeah.
For future reference, could you call on me when I raise my hand? Because I'm not the type of person to budge in or interrupt anybody.
Understandable.
So when you're ready to call on me, please do.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna say?
So I have a rebuttal regarding a prior topic.
Which was?
So going back to the fact that women have more options and all
Yeah.
that such. So what I believe is that who set that system up? It's not like, naturally, like you said, around 75% of men go to just a bunch of, I'm sorry, let me go back with that. Men tend to go to just a bunch of women. It's obvious it's going to happen that we're going to get a bunch of options, and we can't accept everybody. We're just going to accept who we see as ideal, and that goes both ways. I know that you would pick the ideal woman in your mind, and why is it wrong for us to pick the ideal man?
Well, women don't earn their abundance.
Can you elaborate, please?
So, for example, you're 18 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
You are unemployed right now.
Mhm.
You can be on a boat tomorrow with a bunch of millionaires. Me, on the other hand,
Technically,
I'll have to buy the boat. I'll have to get it chartered. I have to pay for it. There's certain opportunities that women are afforded simply by being females that men would never be able to get.
Is that abundance for us though?
That's what I mean.
It's an experience, but is that really ours? Is that us? Do we
Yes.
own that?
No,
Yes.
I would agree with that.
Women have
because
options that men will never
No,
ever
I agree
experience.
with that.
So
So you
when
make it seem like it's like you said abundance as if I don't know. Maybe I understood you. I don't know. Maybe I understood you wrong.
Yeah, you did. What I mean by this is that men have to earn their abundance. And what I mean by that, a man that can attract a lot of women is doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
A woman that can attract a lot of men didn't have to earn that. If she's attractive enough, she was born that way. Cool. Fantastic. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of dumb girls that have rich boyfriends or a rich guy that they're dating.
Yeah.
Competence is not necessary for women, but it is necessary for men. So we're not the same.
That I would 100% agree with that.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, that's why does that answer your question? Women, I mean, you're the one that brought this up. Does that answer?
I'm sorry, I was distracted. I'm going to be honest. Could you repeat that, please?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Whoa, there was
We're
moving
gonna move on,
chairs.
but
Yeah.
he answered the question for you.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's okay. Anything else on that?
No.
Proves my point even more. I'll be honest with y'all. A lot of you guys have not made good arguments whatsoever, but no one cares because you're females. Competence is not
That's your
required
opinion.
in females.
No, I'm honestly for me, I
gave you a chance to make a.
Why do you get so angry so fast?
No.
No,
It's
he's
not
angry.
about getting angry. It's about.
It's like you get
I
so
gave you
tensed
a
up.
bunch of opportunities to make competent arguments, and you
Yeah.
failed every time.
How do you know that?
Because you.
Who said that? That's only you.
Yeah,
It's on camera.
It's 2 hours
Yeah, and
into the
that's your
show.
audience. They're not my audience, so it's like
You know what? Ask the audience, man.
You're speaking
no, I don't need
to the
ask
audience.
the
and us.
audience. I respect the audience, but that's your opinion.
It's the audience.
We've given you the opportunity on
Yeah, but
multiple
who
occasions.
says I'm wrong though?
See, you're not even letting me finish. You are incorrect.
Go ahead.
I debunked. I said, hey, I lined it out from A to Z. Why women killed chivalry and romance. I talked about online dating. I talked about the globalized sexual marketplace. I talked about the abundance of options that women have, which makes them more selective. Because if I got a bunch of guys hitting me up in California when I'm in New York, well, the guys that are local to New York and me, if they're not hot enough and the guys in California are better, I have more options. I'm going to go to them. So that has directly influenced that women have less of a tolerance for losers. Nice guys, a lot of the times, don't meet the same things that women want. So if another guy in another state has more is more attractive, I'm going to go to that. That's all I'm saying. Women kill chivalry because they have more options nowadays. The whole argument started because I said romance and chivalry is dead. Women killed it, and I said that in today's day and age, it's even more so pronounced because of online dating and Instagram.
And also, it could be the illusion.
Hold on, let's see if you have anything for that. What did I say that was
Sure.
incorrect
I
about
mean,
that?
You said I'm wrong. I made the points that was wrong. That wasn't like
No,
up
I'm
to
saying
the
you didn't debunk anything I said.
No, because I mean I don't really care about that point. You know, it's like
That's
okay,
what
sure.
you quite literally got angry about in the beginning. Why we even had this discussion?
I didn't get angry. I get passionate. You get angry. So it's not about that. It's like both parties. But yes, sure, women killed it. I'll agree with you if you want me to. But they both have their standards. They both have their
You
contributes.
can have your opinion.
So there you go. You said that I'm wrong. I didn't make good points, but
You
I
didn't.
made some good points and I made some maybe bad points. But so do you.
You didn't make any point.
I think there are
I guess I didn't
holes.
make no
I think there are holes that are missing in your argument, Myron. With all due respect, I think that yes, women are more picky because, from an evolutionary standpoint, we have to be. There are certain things that women look for. Does that mean that because we killed chivalry? Because women have always been sexually selective.
Yeah, but I'm
So-
saying it's more pronounced in 2023.
Yeah, and you're 30 and single right now, so with no ring.
Chris.
I'm sorry. I thought on your platform you tell men not to get
disregard what he
not to
said.
get married.
Disregard
So
what he said. What I'm saying, well, men and women is different. But what I'm saying is that my argument is that
I would marry the
chivalry-
nice guy then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I am saying, going back to what I was saying is that chivalry and romance is dead, and it's even more so pronounced in the social media age where women have more options.
I don't see how chivalry was killed by women. I don't see how
Women literally punish nice guys.
My God, it's both parties. Can we move on
Define
from
punish.
this point, or we can't?
I
because,
think
like, if you want me to agree, sure, women killed it, but I
It's
want to
not
move
about
on to the
it
next
being
point.
both parties. I'm saying women stimulated and started it. Women have more responsibility.
Men had a role in that. Women can't
But
just
who's
go
more
kill
responsible? Who's more responsible
Both
for the death of
parties.
chivalry? No,
Sure.
it is
Both
women.
parties.
It's his women.
You hate women so much. Why? Why do you hate women so much?
No,
Like,
they
who
made
hurt
it. They
you so
made it in
bad?
the beginning.
The shirt
They
says
made
it.
it very clear
If
they
I
don't
make
hate
a
them.
criticism, a valid criticism about how
Well,
women
that's
do
your
things,
point. That's your point
how
of
does
view
that mean
saying
I hate
that
them?
you're valid. You making your point valid. You know that you saying to yourself that I'm valid. If I say to myself that I'm valid, then I'm valid too. Who's saying that you're valid? You know,
You
what I'm
have to
saying?
have points and statistics to back up your
Yeah,
claims.
why do you
that's
feel like
true,
you're more
but you're
valid?
older though. You're older. Your mentality is from where you were born, and it's the things that you've seen. The things that I've seen is different. The things my generation have seen is kind of different. I understand, but at the same time, you stuck in a mentality that's like that's your point of view. You know
Well,
what
how
I'm
do you
saying?
how do you have a wait? How do you have a statistic that chivalry is dead?
I didn't say
Is it
you're
dead in the
wrong.
big cities? Is it dead in the Midwest? Is it dead in
Right.
Europe? Is it dead
In
across the
general-
world?
in
Can we just
general,
agree that people
it
have
is
different
dead
experiences?
Because, but hold on, your
Definitely
your
not done in
personal
Romania.
experiences might not necessarily reflect how the world works.
Yeah.
What I am simply saying is that chivalry and romance is dead, and the reason why is because women are more sexually selective. Instagram,
The reason
social
why
media,
is because
can I finish
women
my
are
point? Can I finish
bandwagging
my point?
around
Can I finish
other
my point?
hot women.
Can I finish my point?
Which is what you want to
Yeah, let him finish.
See what I mean? When
Let
I'm
him
saying,
finish.
I'm trying to
I'm
like
so sorry about that.
articulate what I'm saying, but you're not
Baby, you haven't
listening. You're
given-
just talking.
I've been raising my hand for like 20 minutes and you haven't picked on me. So yeah, I'm speaking. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Whose platform are you on?
Yeah.
But you invited her though.
You want 8 girls? Oh, okay.
Shut up, bitch. I don't know what is your problem?
Yo no tengo
She
un
doesn't have
problema,
a problem.
papi.
She
I
just
don't
wanna
have a
speak her
problem.
mind.
I really want to be vocal on this
Every time
podcast.
I've given you a chance to speak, you've said things that don't necessarily make sense, or you don't have
That's
a
your
point
opinion.
or
No, I
counterpoint.
haven't. I promise you, I barely speak.
You know what? Let's see what you got to say. Go ahead.
I deadass would just wanted to say that
Go ahead.
I feel like people, like men and women, we need to understand that we have different experiences and that there's a lot of women that go after different lifestyles. So there's some women that definitely want a man to provide and to pay for everything and this and that. But there's some women that actually want to help, to be there, to actually like love
Right.
and take care of their man. Most women are not like that.
What if I told you a majority of women want a man that's a provider?
That's them. That's just their.
Now that's me, baby. Let's go.
A majority of women want a provider. That's a fact.
I mean,
So-
every woman should want that, but at the same time, you should have your own life too. You know what I'm saying? You should be providing for the world as well. Like it's cool. Like you having kids, that's you. You know, having a ministry, that's you having a service. So if your man is going out and providing, that's cool. But if she wants to go ahead and provide for the world as well, that's her too. Both are right. So it's up to the
Women, most of the time, don't want to be the primary breadwinners in their relationship.
Okay, maybe I do.
Really?
So-
Are you most women?
Hmm?
Are you most women?
No, not most women.
So
Sure.
why are you
can
making an argument for the exception or a
most
minority?
women, most women. Sure, yeah, sure.
So wait,
So what are you arguing then? If you're
No,
going to
I'm
make an argument for an
saying-
exception to the rule, then why are you arguing?
Okay, there's exceptions. Yeah.
See what I mean
there's
now when I say competence isn't your thing?
There's exception, but I'm saying there's exception though. Like
The
it's not
exception is
all
irrelevant.
women.
It's irrelevant because a
Right.
majority of women overwhelmingly want a provider that
Right,
pays
majority,
most of the bills.
but not all.
Did we say all?
No, I'm just saying
A
that's it.
staggering majority.
That's it. Yeah.
So we're not talking about
I
things that are
agree.
statistically insignificant. So why are you bringing it up?
I don't know. I just.
That's what I'm
just
talking
trying
about.
to say that there's exceptions.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
it.
about.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So did you make your point before? I still I don't know why you needed to interject that when I was simply explaining why romance and chivalry is dead.
Honestly, I feel like
Merch.
social media, because this is how I feel. I feel like women do care about men and what they think and how they like.
Really, but you keep interrupting.
Papi, que tú quieras que yo diga, o sea,
Esto
esto es tuyo. Si tú quieres que yo me calle,
Sí, sí, sí.
yo me
English, please.
callo.
Sí, English,
I'll
please.
shut up if you want me to shut up, but it's
No,
like.
finish your point. Go ahead. I'm just finding it interesting that this is what you were trying so hard to get in, but it's not necessarily aligning with what I was trying to say earlier. But go ahead. It's not refuting it either, but continue.
I'm not saying it's gonna align with what you're saying. I'm saying
doesn't
it's
refute either.
it's my point. It's just what I want to say. You know, I want to say that different people have different lifestyles that they want to achieve. So making a general point off women is really detrimental to all women because you may say, okay, all women want a bad boy, but I'm over here giving the nice guys a chance and they treating me bad because they think that I want a bad boy. I don't.
Didn't hide your tits, man.
Hide my tits.
I never said all.
There's nothing wrong
I
with
just
that.
said that
What's
women
wrong
in
with that?
general
This is how
prefer
I want to look.
bad
I
boys.
feel sexy. I feel beautiful.
And again,
Wait, that
it's
made no
the
sense. Why would you even make
traits.
that comment? That was dumb.
Who?
About her tits. That's dumb.
Who made the comment?
Who was it? Hide
Me.
her tits. What does that have to do with anything?
Because bad boy wants tits, man.
That's
Everybody
not
wants
true.
tits.
Everybody,
I
every
don't
man
care
wants
care
tits.
what
You
you
want a
want,
guy?
Poppy. Bro, I
Do you
want
want
tits.
does nice guys want guys?
Like,
the heck?
All right.
Doesn't make sense.
Did you finish your point?
Chris, you got chill, bro.
Again, it didn't refute like what I was saying.
You want to go on with the next topic? Go on, Poppy. You go on.
Look, I don't need the disrespect, okay,
I'm
and I
not
don't need the sarcasm. Again, I was trying to make a point, and I thought that you were going to go ahead and say something that refute my point, but you didn't. You made be honest with you, a nonsensical claim that everyone has different experiences. Cool, but the world works in generalities. Women typically want a certain archetype of man. Women are attracted to very biologically programmed things in men. You making an argument for a minority of women that might not want that, that's irrelevant, just like what she said before.
So, okay, so let's say women do want a man that provides.
Yes.
What do you want me to say to that then?
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
But you're making an argument for some don't. Some want to be, contribute as well.
What's the bad point then? If I do want a man that's going to be there for me and is going to love me and is going to provide for me and show his love other than ways that are sexual, how does that make me?
I'm confused. You're proving his point further. You want a provider?
She just wanted to talk, man. If I'm being 1,000.
Yeah.
She just
I
wanted to
think
talk.
you're acting as if
not at all.
as if a man
She just wanted to
doesn't
Not at all,
demand
because-
shit from a woman though.
Yeah, because you're
That's my
demanding sex
problem.
out of me.
Get the
But
fuck outta here. It's not
what's
even
the
sex.
problem?
It's not even sex. A lot of men demand a lot of stuff from a woman as well. Get out
Like
of
what?
here, man.
Like
a
what?
lot of women, you gotta do this. You gotta cook. You gotta clean. You gotta take care. You gotta be able to hold your own. And the thing is, you can ask me, but don't ask me for too much because then you're leeching off of me. And in this day and age, if you don't hold your own some way, some sort of shape or form financially,
No.
in Miami,
No,
in Miami at least, because I'm born and raised here.
That's
the thing
one
is,
city though out of how many?
okay,
fucking
but I'm talking about from my. The thing is, I'm talking about from my
Never lived
experience.
nowhere
If you can't hold your own,
Okay.
you're a
All right.
bum.
I understand
and you're
that,
lazy,
but you
and
do
you can't
realize
do
that
shit.
you're.
There's
but you
your
do realize-
experience.
Hold on,
point.
stop. You do realize that your experience
Men don't only
might
provide
not
stuff.
necessarily reflect how the world works.
Yeah,
I'm not just only talking about the world. The thing is, men realize that a lot of things that men provide, women provide as well.
Hold on, again.
You realize you're made
limited.
from a mother. A lot of the
Can you
shit
stop-
that you
can
learn
stop
from is
talking
from a
for 2
woman.
seconds? Can you stop talking for 2 seconds?
Go ahead.
You do understand that your
Go ahead,
20
sir.
years,
Shut up, bitch.
your 20 years of limited life experience might not necessarily reflect how the world works. Do you understand that? Because you're talking about your life experience in Miami. That's a very nuanced and specific data set to pull from your personal experience, but that might not work how the world works.
Yeah, it's that stats of one city of a million.
And
I mean,
her personal experience, which is, I mean,
what
come
was
on.
it? What was the topic again? Sorry, I'm a little.
See, a lot of girls are arguing. What are you trying to say?
Okay.
Let her finish. What are you going to say?
Respect-
Please pay attention when I respond this time, though.
I'm sorry. So respectfully, I believe that what you said was very contradicting,
Such as?
concerning when it comes to chivalry and the providers. I mean, the case being, if the majority of women want a provider, wouldn't that mean the majority of women? I'm sorry. Let me govern my thoughts. I know where I'm going with this. Bear with me.
Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream?
I'm getting there. So, come back to me. I'm very sorry.
All right, man. So yeah, we got
This
some
is
more chats here, bro.
incredible. Yo, this is this is really
we
funny,
got the
bro.
rumble as well, by the way.
When can we ask questions?
You want to new girls, right?
Huh?
I said,
No,
you want
I
new
mean
girls.
this is hilarious, man. Like,
No, this is the full
so-
retard.
When can we ask questions?
Oh, man.
So
what the hell?
When
you
can
go
we ask
rumble.
questions?
Chats first.
Yeah,
We'll just read
yeah.
them out and then go
Yeah.
rumble.
No one else has anything before for the chivalry thing that I mentioned? No.
Well, you just said that women were naive when they're younger, right? So it must be their fault that they're falling for assholes, huh? Because they don't know any better? Oh my God. Damn. Right? Didn't you just say that
Damn.
young women are naive?
Oh, she
I
got
never
you,
said
Mark.
that.
Who said that? Who said that?
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I get a sound, please?
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you. That's called. Just get a couple years on you, and then you get a little more experience.
I believe what was stated. I didn't say this, but naivety is not a excuse for a lack of accountability.
That's what you said.
That's
we
what
need
it
to say
is.
women
That's
are
what you're
naive.
saying.
Okay, so women are. Say that again.
Okay.
They can be
See?
accountable.
Wait, no. That's not what you said. That's not what you said.
Oh, that's what he
It's
said.
not what you said.
In sum and substance, he basically said naivety is not an excuse for not taking accountability.
That's it.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I never call women naive.
Naivety is not an excuse for not taking accountability.
How do you learn? How do you grow as an individual? Were you the same person that you were at 20 years old?
That's not the point of the discussion.
But you're Myron, you're an amazing debater, and you like to go all over these other places.
Oh shit.
But look,
okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and use that 18-year-old thing. Let's say I decide to go rob a gas station. I didn't know I'd go to jail for a very serious felony and do some serious time, and the FBI is probably going to investigate it because it might be FDI insured. I'm going to go to jail for 10 years federal time. But it happened. But guess what? The system holds me accountable, regardless of the fact that I was naive and didn't know what the consequences would be.
No,
same exact thing. If you're an adult as a female, you pick who you have sex with, and therefore you must deal with the consequences of having sex with said individual, regardless of your knowledge at the time.
Now, is it fair? No, life is not fair.
So
accountability is kryptonite for females.
Yeah, it's non-existent, bro.
There's
this
nothing.
panel proves that.
You're so black and white in your thinking that is no. There's no in between, and that is why we're not taking your so-called accountability, because it is so.
You don't have to.
It's so black and white.
You don't have
that
to.
It doesn't. That there's.
The
It's
point of
an
this show-
opinion. It's an opinion. There is no facts. There's no statistics. If you were presenting us with like 100%, this is how it is. Like, I think that all of us would agree.
I actually presented facts and statistics when I outlined why women are more, why chivalry and romance is dead, and I use social media as a heightening factor for so. I use
That's still
statistics
your
and facts.
opinion.
And also, all stops are here as well. If you want to see them.
That's still your opinion.
What's
'Cause
my
you're
opinion?
using social media, I could be using like, oh, because of cars were made, and then that's how women get to do more stuff because cars were made. That's like you using social media. You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion.
We don't know what you're saying.
Right.
But
'Cause
what?
you don't understand
First
that.
of all, define chivalry. What does that mean? There's so many different. Define nice guy. Define what competencies are that women are. There's so many different things and holes in your argument that aren't solid
We all know,
black and white
we
facts.
all know what the nice guy is. The nice guy is a dude that puts a woman above himself. He's
Buys my
he's being a simp.
There you go.
He's going ahead and giving a woman a bunch of unreciprocated attention and affection. She might not necessarily like him. She uses it to her advantage to get free dates and attention, whatever it may be. That's the nice guy. Because I've said it before, nice guys finish last. Why has that been a saying for so many decades?
And men don't like clingy women. It's the same thing. It's just codependency. It's just you don't have a high self-esteem.
Yep.
So you present yourself in a clingy manner and you push people
no,
away.
They
Hold
do
on.
like the clingy
Here's the
women when they're
difference.
when you have the
Here's the
DAs
difference.
texting them on OnlyFans.
Most men go through life without experiencing a clingy woman in their lifetime. That's the difference. Men have to earn the ability to be even attractive enough to get a woman to be clingy in the first place. Women, on the other hand, get a bunch of suitors that are nice guys, that are simps. And what I'm saying is that thanks to social media and dating apps, women find 90% of men is unattractive on Tinder. Women don't swipe right on about 85% plus the men on Bumble. A woman on Instagram gets far more messages than a guy that is far more attractive than she is. These are all facts and stats. This is not my opinion. It is what it is. You have a dating business helping men. Why? Because men struggle with women. That's a fact. That's established. 1 in 3 men right now isn't having sex with the opposite gender between 18 and 30.
Yep.
So therefore, why are all these numbers existing? It's existing because women have more options now than they ever had before. Dating apps, social media, internet, etc. So if a woman's able to go ahead and deal with a higher status man from across the country, she absolutely will. And that will leave the nice guy in her local town fucking out of dates or flaked on. That's the reality. That's how it is.
Can we move on to the next
There's the
topic?
numbers. Do you have anything for that? Now that I gave you stats and numbers?
Can we move on to the next topic?
Look, we're going to move on when I say to move on, not when you feel like it.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't like it that way, that's fine. You can get up and leave at any time.
Okay.
You got something?
So it's just a question. I mean, because naturally, if you bring up this topic, it might be bothering you or it's a topic of interest. Why is that bad that we have the right to reject an individual? We don't have to pick everybody. Why do you see it as negative?
I'm simply acknowledging it. I'm not angry about it, but we have to acknowledge the reality. Women have more options, which directly changes how they mate, select, and deal with the opposite gender.
Which is fine, by the way.
Okay, I
We're
can
not knocking
understand
you
that.
for it. I'm just simply acknowledging it and saying it. That doesn't mean I hate women if I tell the truth that women have more options.
Okay, I understand.
And women were already selective, as she said before. Women were already selective from a biological sense since before then. But now Instagram and social media has made it even more so.
Mhm.
A girl that's a 5 can date an NBA player.
Facts.
Lovely.
All right.
Anybody else have anything? No?
Good to go. All right, so my chat's here. Now we'll go to Rumble.
All right. You got this, Fresh. I got to piss real quick.
Cool. Jerry Garcia says, shout to F&F fam from here in Scottsdale, saving me and all my people's time and money with Friday night after hours. We stand 10 toes with whatever you guys need from out here. Shout out to you, bro. JM says, 2 years watching income, 30K to 300K, credit 600 to 750, a rusty truck to a Ford Raptor, weight chubby to 6-pack, dating, 5 to 8, closing on a 400K rental with 0 down. You boys changed my life, 0 to hero. Thank you. I hope to shake your hand someday. Bless you both. Shout out to you, bro, for improving. Shout out to Anus for gifting 10 YouTube memberships. Shout out to you, bro. We have here Boss Gaddafi says, much appreciation and respect from Fresh and Fit. Myron, thank you for all you do on your hard work and research that you do for real men like us. Retired Army here. Woo-ha.
Woo-ha.
There you go. See the Rain says, microchirism in human females. Well, I don't know. Did I say that correctly? I'll just move on. In human females, they carry the DNA of past pregnancies and partners unprotected that is used for all future potential offspring. Studies have found the DNA still lingering after 30 years. No hymen, no diamond. Oh, that's crazy.
What are they talking about?
For example, I think ejaculation in women lasts for like 30 years.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy, bro.
That's
wow.
crazy.
Haddonfield Games and Collectibles says, question for the ladies. Do you have married female friends that have escape plan if the marriage fails? Does anyone have friends that know it?
Yeah, I do.
Who? Do you know their plan?
Yeah. Okay. So my bad. So my one friend, she does have a little bit of a plan. She got married. She's like 22, and he has signed the prenup, so she's ready to, I guess, do the divorce, do the dash, because he said that he would sign either way. So I feel like she kind of has that set up already.
So is her prenup or his prenup?
His. No, she signed. He signed hers. So hers. Yeah.
Okay, so she from the very beginning did her own prenup for him to sign.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wait, question: are they currently married right now?
I mean, he would be very different from both of you guys in the sense
Right.
that you guys would never put yourself in that position.
Exactly.
But I do have a female friend that has an escape plan for a marriage if
So
it
she,
fails.
so she came into it with a prenup.
Right. Yeah, she's smart. She's smart. But
Who is
yeah.
it? What's her name?
Ooh. No, you cannot.
Okay.
No, you can't. I mean, I'll fake a name, but that would do nothing.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I can't say my best friend's name. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
women don't share resources. Women don't share resources with men. That's why.
Shiruki Life
They're
says,
way smarter about that.
question for ladies. What's the highest body count a man can have before you disqualify him? Also, shout out to the Discord gang and join you bums, Silky.
Okay.
So, okay. Firefighter Jackson says, I'm 33, a firefighter in LA, a little over 200K a year. Where do I find a woman who will join my team / follow my lead? I can't find them. I'm extremely motivated and don't have time to argue or come home to a woman who is completely devoted to me.
We got
I
you.
want to listen. Ladies, where do you find this man?
OnlyFans.
No, hold on. I want to. Can you see this one?
A firefighter LA. Do I find a woman who would join my team and follow? Is it join my team as in get in a relationship? Like,
As in, like, he's the leader. She'll follow his lead. He'll take care of her. He wants to know he's making 200K a year. How can he find this woman? Where can he find her?
go to church, go to book clubs, sign up for Facebook groups in your city, go to singles events, go to, they have tons of stuff on Facebook where you can go to dating. Relish is a great site, by the way. Do rooftop bar events, slide into her DMs. I mean, quality women are everywhere.
But how would she join his team? Basically, how would she follow his lead? Like, where would you find that type of woman? You would say, when I'll follow his lead.
You have to vet women properly. So a woman who is peaceful, a woman who can show up looking presentable, a woman that he would want to take home to his mother, who is respectful to his family, who honors the vision that he has set out for himself and for his family and what he wants to do. He has to have a vision in the first place. And if he presents that to her, I think that she would absolutely be willing to follow his lead. But I think that he has to present as somebody who has a plan.
True.
And she has to, I think you ask questions like, do you want to be a mother? How do you want to raise your kids? Do you want to stay home? The question that you just asked us, would you stay home? Would you give up your career to be a stay-at-home mom? If that's what he wants, then he shouldn't go for anyone else other than that.
Okay. I have my own opinion, but we'll leave that for later. All right.
When can we ask
You missed a very good point.
questions?
Coming to you right now. Give me one sec. TJ
After
King
this.
says, ladies.
Do you want to switch to Rumble right now?
We got a bunch more chats to read.
Well, you can still read them on YouTube. On Rumble.
Yeah, we'll go to Rumble.
Yeah, guys, come on over Rumble, rumble.com/freshfit. Come on over right now, guys. We're gonna switch over. Come on over right now. We got over 20,000 watching between the two of them.
W.
24, 25.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, come on over. Switch over
to Rumble.